Oh, it's still... Of course it's still not working. Why wouldn't it be working? That would make sense. Come on. No. Why is it... that's so frustrating. Hi, Zakam. Hi, Thynius. So I guess you guys gotta see... Okay, here we are. Move that over. Get rid of that. Hi, Dark Bookworm. Hi, everybody. Well... Good morning, everybody. I'm Omni-Wrestler. Welcome back to Thea 2, the Shattering Wrath of the Sea. More like Wrath of the Me. Let's see. So yesterday we kind of failed. And... yeah, we go. I did a bunch of false starts. Oh, I forgot to put on my headphones. Shit. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I mess this up and break everything. Alright, oh, no, it didn't mess up a damn thing. Anyway, yesterday we lost the game, or at least decided to give up and start over again. We got 4 God points out of that. Yesterday I did a little bit on my own, and I got 1 more God point. So we're gonna go back to Whores, the big boy. And I bought... Where is it? Yeah, I bought Giant Spider character. I'm not exactly sure what they do, but I bought a giant spider. The big good boy, yeah. Like, we could get an alpha wolf if I got 10 points, but that also costs 2 trait costs. So instead of hunter, we're going with a giant spider, meaning that we also get warrior, gatherer, craftsman, and extra supplies. So yeah, we're getting a giant spider. Now, I could be the giant spider as my chosen. They don't have a gender. But, I don't want to be a big spider. So I'm going to go hunter, and I'm going to go warrior instead. And this character right here with the big red hair. So that is me, the biggest of the Omnis. There's a couple others here that aren't bad. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. But like we all know, oh, also apparently that's a warrior. It's a falconer, which is kind of hot. But as we all know, I've secretly not so secretly always been a redhead. So hey, Speed. And let's go to the islands. The big sad thing, I don't think we're gonna find as cool a place as we did last time. Because the last place we found was amazing. I tried Thea myself. I went for the redhead with the spear. Why wouldn't you? Alright, if y'all want a character, it's time to start picking what they are. And we're gonna skip stories this time. So that we don't get bogged down. So we start out with a little bit of food and some wood, but that's not what I want. We're surrounded by forest. There's malachite, elven wood, regular wood. Let's keep moving. Because there's several different things that I do want, and I'm not going to stop until I find them. Let's cook up as much of this stuff as we can. And make sure we don't eat any food that I am not cooking, or any of that. Oh, the rats decide to attack me first go. And... Cecilva? Is that Cecilva? Gets hurt by 1 little bite. Yep, give me that nut juice. Yeah, I saw that you were playing it, Thynius. You know where I'm going, y'all have fun. Aw, always working. Dryad wood there. Not quite what I want. As you cross the plains, you spot a busy beehive full of honey and nectar. Hunters and gatherers. Let's set that trap. We got 12 amber and a blessing.
Yummy. Well
I'm a
done.
warrior, though. You could be a
And
warrior.
One
Do we have another warrior, or... I don't know if we do. We've only got the one right now, so you'll have to get one later. Or you could be a giant fuck-off spider. Spiders... They start with bite, attack, and showing off. And then they get increased gathering and crafting skills. Like, Dark Bookworm, you want to be a spider? I know you like spiders. Oh, there's Theodore's house. Let's head that way. Yeah, let's get some meats. Hell yeah, alright. We're gonna have a little bit of this for a while, so I can put that on favorites, so I can just put that over really quickly. There we go. We'll make at least 2 things of Rolata. And I want to see... No, there's no way I could get up to 100 with just 2 of them. I love spiders. I have a pet tarantula. Oh, there we go. I'm kind of arachnophobic, so I tend to avoid them, but I understand that other people do love them. High speed. God, moving through this forest is really slowing me down. We're getting a lot of stuff, though. So, you know, can't complain too much. Oh, it's only 99. I will protect you from them. Okay. In that case, I can rename this, can't I? Because this is actually a player character. I can. There we go. Dark Bookworm, welcome. Alright, let's go beat up Theodore's old lady.
Inside,
Try to leave.
no way out. The doors are gone.
I'm gonna beat her up. Oh, she hurt me a lot.
And the hut
But we got her
back into an
robes?
old, decrepit building. Theodore appears. Well,
I didn't check equipment. Who's gonna get these robes? Like, why do you got iron medium armor? Why do you have bone medium armor and, like, our warrior has nothing? I'll take the bone armor. Actually, which is heavier? Because I got the strength. Yeah, that's heavier, and they're about the same. Alright. You guys can have this stuff. The adults will be... Wow, everybody's armored. As I have zero understanding, I'll be happy with whatever you pick. I tend to default to crafting research. I enjoy hermetic schools of magic and or ranged combat. Well, we do have a goblin baby, a goblin child, who is going to eventually be a researcher. That's what I named you last time. Looks like we make one more thing of Rolata. Keep up on wood. Perfect, you got it. Always happy. Oh, it's the first time I've had a girl goblin. Okay, Ola leveled up. She is a gatherer, which means wisdom. And Cislava. Is that Cislava or Cicislava? I really can't tell. Perception for gathering. Oh, that's the edge. We might actually have to make a boat to get off this island if it's not good. I mean, this is still the central island.
that you have had a little time to get
Yes, yes, important task, I know. Oh, wow. No, this is it. There's no land bridge to the next island. Can I actually go to the next island? I don't know if I can. No, there's no land bridge to the next island. Oh my god. We might have to make a boat. Dark Bookworm leveled up. Yeah, let's get her wit so she acts quick. Maybe we'll get really lucky and find something nice up here. So we'll search out the whole island first. As you camp by the water, a flash flood rises unexpectedly and takes all my shit. 27 Rolata for that? What the fuck? We got some elven wood. Hooray. Well, we still got 83 Rolata. That was a lot. You sit down to rest by a tall tree and notice that a stork stands proudly at its top. The bird's beak is lowered, and you see that its feathers are ruffled. Take a closer look. Perhaps it's in trouble. Storks are known to bring good fortune. You climb up the tree carefully so as not to spook the stork and investigate. The bird's foot is caught in a metal trap, and this trap is now tangled in the branches of a tree. We can take the nature route. Call upon your domain to help calm the bird, then try to help. You free the stork, and although its foot is still hurt, at least it is free of the trap. The majestic bird circles over you 3 times, changes direction, and makes another 3 turns. Ooh. You feel a stork blessing, which is a mental blessing. Awesome. And everybody leveled up. Zakam will get some more mysticism. Cool. I will get more strength. Dariush? I don't know. Your crafter. Intelligence would be better, but we'll take the 2 wisdom. Lehoslava. You got a lot of intelligence and strength. Oh no, that's wisdom. Yeah, take your wisdom. Probably better to make a boat and search around this whole thing. This is a good spot to camp out while we get a whole bunch of wood for the boat. I'm not exactly sure how to make a boat, so let's go here. So we make it out of. This could be a raft. Allow you to sail, cannot be used for gathering or crafting. It's fine. Oh, yeah, we can make it all out of wood. That's not bad, actually. We don't have much else that we could put onto it. Okay, seed movement points only 4. That's not as good as what we have now. What if I put elven wood there? A little bit of extra carry weight. Elven wood there would be more seed points. You know, let's just go wood. It's fine. I'm just gonna go across I'm just gonna raft my way across anyway. It looks like this is actually not gonna take as long as I expected. So let's get some meat, some wood. Alright, we have boat. I expected that to take way longer, which is why I camped out here. A sudden storm catches you off guard. Lightning bolts cut through the sky and gusts of wind sweep you off your feet. Nature or intellect. Respect nature's anger and seek shelter as fast as you can. As your domain guides you, you sharpen your mind and find good shelter quickly, knowing that such thunderstorms can be deadly to the unwise. We got more of a blessing. Praise the gods. Alright, let's get to the next island. That's only 2 movement points that we had. Can we get in the water? Yeah, we can. Okay, good. One point? Why only 1 point? It's dark. You spot the remains of a larger vessel, likely a cargo ship of some sort, perhaps slavers or traders. The ship is in pieces. There is still blood in the water, and a lot of oops. Sorry about that. Thank you, Dark Bookworm. And a lot of predatory sea life circling it. If you get too close, you'll have to fight the creatures. I'll fight the creatures. Go in and attack. Sea serpents. They're not that strong. The predators are dead, and you are free to search the debris now. We got a lot of fish for that. Wow. We get a bird. What? A big axe. And nut juice. Okay, the bird increases rituals and perception. I don't think we have anybody that would really benefit from that. So we'll go with somebody who can get better perception with a bow. We get a leather scroll and a wooden one that are both trash quality, and then a two-handed iron battle axe. We've got a spear, and I want to stick with the spear. Oh, we're overburdened. That's why the boat can't hold the weight of everything we're carrying. So it's gonna take us a couple days to get across the next island. Oh, that's two towns right next to each other. That's weird. All right, we're back on dry land.
You come to a
we're gonna skip the story.
I don't know.
Convince them of what they that they must listen to me.
Your logic is sound, chosen. We will.
Damn right it is. And now we just wander around until what's his face decides to talk to us. Oh my god! It's Leopold again, eating my food. We're forced to play a demon game, blah blah. Here's Nadola. I'm gonna skip just all the beginning quest things. I hope y'all don't mind. Search the ruins. You search the ruins, find mostly white ash and some rubble. The more you linger, the more you feel an odd burning in your spirit. What is that? That's a dark artifact. Cool. Resist it! You resist the assault and are able to move away. We got quartz. I see iron. Lots of iron and quartz here. Water layer. Never seen one of them before. There's no coal. Ola leveled up. She's a gatherer. Good. CC Slava leveled up, but I'll give you craftsman. Why not? Damn. I was really hoping for more. Yeah, we got that fish. I should cook that fish up. We have herbs now, which we can make that stretch. And then one more thing for fish. We'll make as much of that as we can. There we go. My wife is yelling at the cat. She deserves it. Oh, nice cooked fish. 24 of them. Zakam levels up. Let's give him more... if we're gonna make him a researcher, craftsman won't really help him. But reliable argument with the wisdom that he's gonna get will help a lot. It's a combat thing. I can get showing off or battle orders. Dairush, Master Craftsman, Leoslava, Master Flipper. Oh, my voice is already going. So, thanks to horrors, I can see extra long at night. Fell through a floor again. Hey, Sickle! There's Zbigniew. Do I kill him or do I forgive him?
Let me tell you though, your puny gods can suck it. I've had enough.
I got LaCroix. Today's flavor of LaCroix. Mythological. How goes things? Pretty good. I couldn't think of a very funny name for LaCroix today, and I feel bad about that. You know, you sound really angry. My god probably would just eat
I
you.
was fed up with doing their dirty work. I lived my life, and then when light came
But the gods have no time for such vermin. I'll kill him.
Zbigniew was surprisingly weak, so you kill him without trouble. Theodore appears. Well, that was always my #1 choice, but was it really what your god wanted? A question to ponder. Now, I leave you to your own devices, and the gods will surely call upon your services again. But for now, please stay alive.
Apparently Theodore really wanted me to kill Zbigniew. I didn't choose that last time. It's my mana potion. Mana potion feels like it would taste better and be more refreshing. Dark Brookworm leveled up again, so we can level her up as more of a gatherer or a spider. I'm going to go for spider because that does increase gathering and crafting at the same time. Damn, I really wanted this to be a good spot, but there's no wood or coal. I'd have to make all of my coal myself. There's the curve game. I need to go to that. Oh, there's steel down there. I've never seen steel just out in the wild like that. How does that work scientifically? I think there's a rat thing over there. You come to the ruins of a small human settlement sheltered within a dark room. Spider powers activate, yeah. There are no remains of bodies, not even signs of struggle. Instead, it seems as if the people simply left their home. I think we saw this one. Yeah, it's this. Did we see this one? Yeah, the old guy, the Svetelko. Because this guy will come and train me if we get any magical boys. All right, curve game, demon or wisdom. Talk to the Dola, child. So Zakam gives big old puppy dog eyes at this cat, and the cat decides to help me. And then fight the rodents. Yay, rodent meat. Let's go down this way. Maybe we'll get lucky and get something really near a town. This guy. No, I'm not gonna kill Leopold. It's not his damn fault. Leave me alone. Weirdo. You don't want to admit you were hooking up with Leopold? There's leather. Still no coal. Now, if it goes on too long, the game, like, I can die. And if that happens, like, before we get to a spot where we really want to build up a base, though, that would be amazing. I will 100% just, like, start over. Because this game is about starting over. Oh, we just got some spices and scale leather from that. Okay. Well, let's camp out. Can I make any more fish? I can. A little bit of spiced fish. And apparently while making spiced fish, we crossed a cabbage patch where we found a child. Okay, another mouth to feed. I can dig it. There's wood, meat, malachite, two terrain artifacts. That's crappy. My god, where is everything? Iron, quartz. Damn it. You know what, Leopold? You pooped in my food. I'm not going to give somebody points for that. Leopold pooped in my food. My god, I'm finding nothing. Lots of food. And lots of really crappy stuff. Nature intellect for the sudden storm. It's been like 2 full turnings of the day now. Turn 29 and I've found nothing. Just lots of forest and mountain. Do I need to go to another island entirely? Because my boat can't handle it. There's coal. I need to remember to rest every night if there's stuff to gather. Like, even if it's just a tiny bit, every little bit is going to help. And it doesn't cost anything to level up that way, so. Okay, we got sandstone, herbs, grain. Okay, the max reach is 4. Could I reach the quartz and the coal at the same time? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I could not reach the quartz with that. I could reach the shadow bone, the steel, leather, fish, and herbs if I went right there. Is that worth it, or do I make a better boat? I basically have to live off smaller gathering camps until I got, like, maxed out gathering. And that would take a long time. I basically have to wait and, like, rush up to Pure Stone, I think? It's not worth it. It's the stork again. Yeah, bless me again. More blessings! It's not worth it. We might have to make up a... Oh, hello. Silver quartz, coal, lots of food. Holy shit, that's it. There's even wood in range if I camp out right there. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, that's it. We're almost out of food, though. So I guess we will start by going... Oh, God, do I want to gather the quartz to make my first one? Or do I want to sit by the sandstone to get my idol? This is a tough question. We're also going to have to build a lumber mill, like, really fast. It says we're low food, but that might just mean that we've got uncooked food. Nope, we are low food. Oh, okay. Right here. We'll go with quartz as our very first mineral. Camp out here. And we'll have to gather a bunch of grain to start with. So, you and you gather grain. You two will have to gather quartz. We will make up our first idol completely out of quartz. Which we actually have 13 right now, so we're not far off. I could have just made it out of sandstone right now. Do I bother? Shit, do I bother? Hold on. That is gathering range +1. It'd be better to just wait 2 turns for quartz, I think. We are out of food right now. So we're basically going to be gathering grain and just eating pure grain. Nothing but. Then we can make fish food, basically. Fish, grain. We're actually at quite a bit of variety, which is good for morale. I'm getting all the head pats, and I deserve them. Okay, we've only got sweetmeats, and that's just meat and herbs. We can't make anything out of that right now. So like one more day should get us, excuse me, the quartz that we need. And right now we're just eating pure grain. It's right out of the ground, like animals. CC Slava is gonna get Destiny, which does help with gathering. That did not finish off the quartz. Damn it. 7 away from finishing that off. And I don't even know if it's going to be enough. Well, at least we are now in autumn. So, you know, crafting will be faster. We don't have enough quartz. I guess we're staying here. The Bloody Tooth vibrates. It's time! And we're going to have to do this without the house demon. Oh. Alright, let's go. Let's just play this game. As a reminder, the more curves and other permitted profanities... What is a permitted profanity? A Shashtak is offering their help. I will listen to that. I am not familiar with this game, and I'm not a demon, so I'm actually going to agree this time. He's going to take a little bit of my spirit. The Shishtak does win and names you among those exempt from the game, but does not free Leopold. Wow, you are gullible. I win, I take it all, and then idiot Leopold will keep being our bitch. Now off you go before I change my mind and unname you. Wow. I just realized that my puppy cam wasn't working. Because, like, Poof has been hanging out there this whole time. Oh, and Willow's there. Hi, Willow. Do you guys want me to do more narration even if we've already done stuff, or skip the stuff we've already done? As the Tooth Fairy walks off, you see Leopold summoned and put into a cage. He looks your way and smiles as if to say he's happy you won't get hurt anymore. You know what? We're through it. That's all that matters. Poof the Usurper of the Blanky Throne. They usually cuddle. Alright, more wisdom for you. You are a gatherer. And we should definitely have enough now. God damn. One more night. One more night. There we go. That has to be enough. Yeah, that's enough. And we want it to be like right there. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 for being close to the coal. I mean, are we close enough now? We could be close enough to 2 fish things if we were here. So 2, 3, 4. Oh no, we are not close enough to that fish. 2, 3, and 4. We are close enough to that coal. This would be right next to here, so it'd be easier to get into a boat, I guess. Yeah, let's just make the idol here. Let's make our town here. Alright, who's a crafter? Good, 1 night. And keep gathering grain. And quartz while we're here. And let's put Goblin Boy and Child on researching. Why are we trusting 2 children to research? Couldn't tell you. Another child. Well, it is autumn and we finally have a town called Slavograd. We will, of course, rename that Rustopia, which I'm convinced it's a lucky name, but I'm probably wrong. Okay, so this raft is trash, and we're going to trash all of my trash objects. That's the first thing we're doing. Get all of that material back, or at least some of it. Gathering-wise, we are in range of the quartz, which is good. We're also in range of herbs now, which is pretty easy to get. We'll send one of the children over to start gathering herbs. We'll have to get grain and herbs. We're not in range of this fish just yet. So grain and herbs is what we're going to be cooking meals out of. Which is not traditional. Might be vegetarian. It's not a goblin recipe. It's a vegetarian. Okay. And we have nothing else in range, but we could start on... Well, we have silver, and we could start on obsidian. So, obsidian... That one's... It's mine? Oh. I'm sorry. I did not know it didn't fit you. Could you put an A on it, then? That'll help. A new tile, trying to force him into witchcraft. One of my favorite pastimes. And there's silver. Okay. We don't have coal, though, so we're going to have to send a gatherer over to start gathering coal, like, right away. But who? Well, let's look at what we have here for gathering materials. Because we have... Uh-oh. Wait, are we not within range of wood? Oh, no. How much wood do we have? We have plenty of wood for now, but we're not in range of more wood. That sucks. We're going to have to rush that lumber mill. I don't know why I thought I was in range of wood. That's okay. We got plenty to last us for a little bit. But that means we are not making gathering tools out of wood. It will have to be leather, I believe. We can make a nice one right now. Out of that... Actually, this will probably be better. That's 3.6 to increase gathering, or... 3.5. Yeah. Okay. 3.6 increased gathering. Please make that for me, and we will send somebody over to go do that. Can we? Damn, it's 5:02. I want to complete this in one turn. I have a child I can throw at that, don't I? I'll help. There we go. We can complete this in one turn. You will be making... It's just grain on grain. It's just bread. Just make us bread. Make us food. Lots of it. Jesus, 322. That's some crafting. You two are working on that. And there's our house demon. Welcome. The funny thing is, this was the picture for Theodore in the first game. They really did him dirty in the first game. Alright, who's our best gatherer? There's Ola, who has a 23.7. You have a 23.2. I mean, it's not much better, but we'll give you that. Which brings you up to a 29.1. And I need Ola to gather her crap. Some bread. Grab like 30 bread, since we'll be making more. And a little bit of wood. Not much wood, because we don't want her doing crazy stuff over there. She'll only use 1 wood a night. She's gonna be, you know, not that much wood. She is gonna be basically getting her own coal, so she can use that as fuel. Could I perhaps claim the newborn child as a vessel? I would say wait till they grow up to see what they turn into. Alright, Ola, let's come over here, start gathering some coal. And for some reason, Ola is just a floating hat. Love it. Good. She can almost gather 2 a turn. We need to send her some help. Do we send a child? Let's send a child over that way. Surely this isn't a bad idea. There we go. 2 things a coal a turn, so 10 coal a turn. That halves the amount of time that they'll be there to 15 turns, but that's plenty. And then, do we send somebody out to gather wood or not? I don't know. Send a child to the coal mines. What is this, ye old Britain simulator? I mean, yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? We're still going to be getting food, so... Here, I'll gather herbs. You had a lot to research. We're going to have to really push research. Oh no, we already got 1 point in research. Which means immediately I want to go for a lumber mill. Because it'll provide wood even if you don't have wood near you. Nothing I could think of. Why? Oh. No, I'm fine. Could you take this and the teapot? Thank you. Okay. Buildings, lumber mill. What are we making you out of? I could make you out of silver. And it looks like after that it's just a little bit of grain. Adds 1 to 2 wood a turn. Okay. What if we went with iron? That is much worse. Why is that so much worse? Oh, probably because I put it in the wrong one. I mean, why is silver better than iron for chopping wood? Weird. I'll take it. Alright, you are not getting the full thing. Let's move you 2 over to quartz, or to silver. We got enough bread for a while. There we go. There's 12 silver a turn. And you help out gathering grain. It's 180, so I don't get to 360. I'd like to double that if possible. There we go. And Zakam just stays there, looking at body parts. Okay, we're getting 12 silver, 6 herbs, 40 grain a turn. This is going to take 33 silver, so one more turn. And we should be ready. There we go. We can start building that lumber mill. You can go back to researching. And we're still gathering herbs there. Let's put you here. It's not as much grain, but we just got a bunch of grain I think we'd find for a while. And you two go back to quartz. We're going to need so much quartz. I mean, what do I do for, like, my gathering tools? That's what I need to think about right now, because I don't have anything in range of gathering. Before we did this stuff, which we don't have as much anymore, we could do wood on wood. I could do amber on... Nope, don't have enough of that. What can I make in composites? Nothing, really. It's just going to be that. Let's put that on favorites, at least. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Oh, we already got another research point. That was fast. What do I want with that? We're going to have to get the rebuild idol. And there's the whole thing for being shaken in my sleep.
Direct. Good.
They'd like me being direct.
You will do as the gods will it. And soon, once you are settled, a mission of great importance will become clear to you.
I still don't know if I've even come near that. Okay, the lumber mill is done. It's not going to provide us with a lot of wood, but now I feel comfortable using wood. So if I did a wood on wood gathering tool, it's not the best. But I could go like fur leather. It's 2.3, which is almost the exact same. That's really bad. Huh. Okay. Amber is not good for that. Amber is really bad material for this. What about that? 2.2, 2.3, 2.3. Okay, we'll use that. We'll make one. And then another one of those. It's the exact same. So we'll just make a bunch of these gathering tools. And that should help. Can you cook? Not very well. You can cook enough to make bread each turn. That's all we really need. Another child. Wow, I am getting lucky on those. 2 wood. Awesome. And we got 2 masterwork gathering tools. Hey, yo. Here's one for you. And I don't actually have another gatherer. I thought I did. I don't know why I thought I did. That is Destiny plus Wisdom attack, which I think would be best on Zakam. No, that's Mysticism. Yeah, here, you take that. It is a tiny bit better than what you're using. Huh. Alright, I mean, we can give it to the spider. Yeah. Spider with a gathering bag. Crafting tools. As for crafting tools, we would want to have silver on silver. I already know that. That's 3.7 increased crafting. If we did on quartz, that's worse. Yeah, that's worse. It'd have to be silver on silver, which is just fine. Unless we did obsidian on obsidian, which is incredible, but not as easy to get as silver on silver. So we'll put that there. We'll put that as a favorite and then get rid of that so that stays over on the side here. What do we do with our new child? I'm not going to eat the child. I gave that talisman to a child, they became a witch. Might have been a coincidence. It was a coincidence. It depends on their stats. What their chances of getting anything are. Speaking of the new child, though, that my wife is yelling at me to eat. My wife, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're gonna start getting obsidian now. Which, this new child can make one a turn. We only get 2 a turn? Wow. And we get to now look at the ritual and see what it takes to get this new idol in obsidian and grain. We kind of really are rushing this, and I really like it. I'm really happy. That's not how you do baby back ribs, dear. My wife in the other room. Oh. You find an old house overgrown with greenery. Get through the shrubbery. You try and get through the shrubbery and vines, but are stung by a poisonous plant. Oh, damn. That's only for 1 turn. Go inside. You enter a nicely kept farmhouse. There's a stove, table, bedding on a ledge. I bet this is the house demon that I killed last time. Yep. We're gonna try talking to it this time. You makes mess. Oh, I don't have the option to clean up after myself. I can just try and convince it that its master is gone, and it dissolves. Oh no! It didn't die this time. The creature trembles at your words. Its eyes fill with tears as it bursts into uncontrollable laughter. The creature is as mad as they get, so leave it be. On your way out, you discover a package left in your backpack. Okay. Okay.
You come to a place torn up by tremors. Surrounded by deep chasms in the ground lies a small patch of swamp. Within sits what looks like a very large toad, perched on a water lily leaf.
Ah.
It croaks a sad melody.
The prince, yeah.
The creature turns to you and speaks, his voice surprisingly clear and melodic. Oh, you see me. Oh no, but then maybe you could. A Shmoo I am. I have no name, I think. Not that I can recall.
Fruit bowl.
Although now that you mention it, it seems like I should. Have you seen my swamp? I lost it.
Do you need any help?
Yes, I think. Take me to my friend. She lives in a house, a strange house, over there.
Okay.
Great. It isn't far, only there. And because you were so kind, here. I hear my spit is good.
Thank you for spitting on me. Dairush is a crafter, so intelligence will help there. Same with Lehoslav. Awesome. I'm getting good crafters this time. Okay, we appear to be getting a lot of obsidian. We still got some quartz left and some coal left, which is very good. How close are we to getting this going? Pretty far off since we're only getting 2 a turn. That's fair. But we're still getting a little bit of quartz. We're just basically waiting around right now. Let's split people up. That way they work a little bit faster, I think. The silver can wait. Here, I'll take over cooking that so we get multiple obsidian a turn. And you make sure we got a bunch of quartz coming in. So at least 1 quartz, 12 quartz a turn. And it's 12 quartz per 2 obsidian. So we're going to be here a while. A busy beehive. I know how to deal with that. A child got +4 health from eating the honey. Your goblin child is about to become an adult, and so it is time to discover their spiritual path. You must now choose what journey the young one will take before, God's willing, they may return to you as an adult. Teach the child some good old trade, gathering or craft. Become a craftsperson. Zakam is now a craftsperson.
Weary from your travels, you come across.
Oh,
you
the
get a
family.
warm, woken by a distant.
Look for survivors,
You
keep
sense there are
looking.
no signs of life. The light
Step
dims,
back.
and before you stands the family. Their bodies are twisted and broken from.
I'm gonna do
shattering.
turmoil or
They seem
magic this time,
unhindered
because
by
we are
it.
also
Their
magical.
eye, an oppressive emanation of light and order pushes against your very being. This light seeks to stifle any magic or darkness, and the order seeks to diminish all turmoil. Your bones twist and your blood boils from the assault.
Battle these fiends with magic.
You defeat the family. And
Ooh,
see
that's
their
a lot of
bodies
damage.
burn to ash as they fall.
We're fine, though.
The oppressive light lingers, as if searching for a new host, but it does not approach you, and eventually
I got a
it
fruit bowl.
disappears.
My wife wants some kiwi. You're welcome. Okay, what else? I get anything else? Nope, just some faith. Just a faith blessing. I'll take it. I leveled up for some percepzione. Actually, no, I'll take wits. Because with wits, you move faster. Pavislav. Looks like they've got extra points in crafting and gathering, but also some extra points in mysticism and destiny. If I give them mysticism, it'll upgrade all of that, but they might also become a witch. Theodore, go ahead and get protective word. How are we doing over here? 56 cold. Do you think that's enough for a while? Nah. Yes, yes, fight the rats. Now, the big question that I have right now is kind of like, if I wanted to set an expedition, there'd be only 1 person in it. Maybe 2 if I took Dark Bookworm. Is that enough? Is that survivable, you think? Do I risk that? We'll wait for some children to grow up. Oh. You found an old abandoned mine. One of the shafts seems to lead deep inside and is still intact. The mine's resources look depleted, but not entirely gone. It looks like you can still gather some. So I could cause a cave-in is what you're saying. As you dig in, you see a light approach, and it is what looks like a short, chubby old man with a gray beard, gold hair, and unnaturally large white eyes. Oh god, what could this be? Dwarf, kobold, knocker, gnome. I had a crew of 3 wreak havoc on the island. Anyway, say hello. Yes, yes, hello indeed. But what in the underworlds are you doing in my tunnel? Sorry, I didn't know it was yours. Can I mine here? No. You see gold nuggets fall out of the creature's beard as he shakes his fist at you. Do you want to trade instead? You give me half your food, I give you good minerals, and no, I will not say exactly how much of what. Minerals is minerals. I don't have an option to say yes. All I can do is kill it. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, my group is too far away? What the fuck? What? I might reload the autosave on that one. Cause, yeah, that's gonna kill 2 people. For nothing. I'm gonna load the autosave. Because otherwise they're just gonna die. Nah. That was kind of bullshit. Like, it just, like, randomly went, no, you just die. Like, he was like, hey, you want to trade? And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to trade. And then the game's like, no, you wouldn't. You'd rather die. But that doesn't mean that's... But these guys are so close enough, they should have been helping each other. Yeah, that was weird. Alright, craftsperson, yes. Level up, protective word, and why is it saying there's a low health alert? What? Why am I getting a low health alert? Nobody's injured! We might be experiencing a small bug here.
Weary from your travel, you get a warm
Accept their
meal.
hospitality,
Woken
look
by
for survivors,
says
keep looking,
moment,
step
the light
back,
dims, and before you
observe their
an
movements,
impressive
battle the
emanation
fiends
of
with
light
magic.
and you defeat the family. And
Not
see
much
their
damage.
bodies burn to
Okay. More wits, and... Pavloslav, what the hell happened to you? Why are you injured? Oh well, more mysticism. What the hell happened to you? Weird. How are we doing? 28 out of 32 obsidian. We're almost there. We're getting about 2 a turn. We're out of quartz. Damn. No, that's about as much as we can get per turn. A house overgrown with greenery. Didn't we already do this one? Yeah, we already did this one. Try talking to it. Claim what you messed up. Zakam gets gathering and crafting, and it gave me some rubies. Alright. Alright. Oh, nope, wrong one. You, go back to cooking up some obsidian. Yeah, we're low on coal, so go ahead, come on back, since apparently, if I'm not careful, you guys just fucking die. Which is honestly really weird. There we go, that's at least... Is that at least 2 quartz a turn? That's at least 1 thing a quartz a turn. No, we're already getting 1 quartz a turn with just those 2. Okay. You can start collecting as much grain as we possibly can. We still can't get to 360. Stop making that. I'm sure we have enough bread now. We got 200 bread. Yeah, we got enough bread. Yeah, I guess start collecting silver. Was that group out of food? No, how did Miro get hurt? What the hell? You people tripping on stuff? What is happening right now? That's +4. We can do it. Alright, I don't know who's going to be good for this. So I'm just going to literally pull everybody off. Our 3 best people will do this. Because it takes 1,000 work. Okay, in that case, we wanted to start working on silver. And I want 2 of those. And then another one that is going to be put towards research. So we're going to need just crap ton of silver. You keep getting grain. Actually, no, we'll put the gatherers on that. So we're getting at least 1 thing of silver per turn. And then you, which is 110. And then you get us grain. Hi, Zoriel.
I don't know who Zoriel is, but she has a cool name.
I showed you pictures of Soriel yesterday.
Not only does Zoriel have a cool name, she's fucking hot.
Yeah, Soriel's fucking hot. You make bread, so we can at least eat some more of that, and then you just keep researching. My wife says you have a cool name, Soriel. What the fuck? I bet they're sick. Are you sick? No, you're not. Why are you still dying? I don't know why they're still dying.
Set a timer for 20 minutes.
Soriel says, what? Who's hot? My real name is even cooler. I believe you. But all I know is that you're a hottie. And my wife agrees. So. And you have a cool name.
I have a cool name too.
My wife also has a cool name. Some people are blessed with cool names. I was not. So I changed it.
You gifted yourself one.
As
Yep,
the
I
sun
gifted
rises
myself one.
high, you feel its gentle warmth on your skin and rejoice at the growing strength of the light over darkness.
Oh my god, your real
But as
name
you
is
do
really
so,
cool.
You begin to feel uneasy.
Soriel.
The warmth becomes ever more constant, unrelenting. The air stale and oppressive.
Alright, intellect and
As you
nature.
slowly
We will
move
respect
away,
the storm.
You soon see that the sun's rays are full of odd creatures. These light wisps are trying to attach themselves to you with their tentacles, and they are burning through your body and spirit. Your domain remains neutral to this assault, which allows you greater clarity of mind to resist the attack.
We've been training people up in spiritualism.
You remain strong
Yeah, we're good.
and balanced,
Ooh,
committed to
mithril.
neither light nor darkness in your domain, so the wisps seem unable to reach you. Seeing their failure, the wisps flicker away towards the sun and disappear. You see burnt
We were attacked by the
carcasses of bugs
sun.
and small critters around you, but you also spot a small pack of oddly paired beings moving away in unison, as if trying to follow the wisps.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I haven't encountered that yet. I think we're doing pretty good so far. Dark Bookworm leveled up again. More wits. I'm definitely going to start taking Dark Bookworm out. I think. As a combatant. I'm worried that we're going to be, like, using up too much bread. Or too much of the wheat. But they see the ritual's still going. So. You know what? We don't need more bread. It's okay. Here, keep gathering up more quartz, I guess. We have one advancement point. We could go for, like, another type of leather, or another... Let's see. What do we got near us? We have leather way the fuck out there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can I even reach that? 1, 2, 3. That is 4 away. So we cannot reach that, but we can send somebody out there. My name is unfortunately common, but I wear it well, mostly because I refuse to go by any short form of it. Well, again, like, we call you by Zakam IRL, so, like... If you want to be known by a different name, ask for it and you're good. Ooh, I have silver. I could get mithril. Ooh. I could get mithril. Do I want to get that? Do I want to save up for that? Or... Now, let's get one of these. Like the warehouse, for better gathering. Let's see. The warehouse we will make out of... obsidian and... How's obsidian and silver looking? Increased gathering 3 out of 4. 4, 6. Extra gathering slots 1. Oh, God. We're just going to have to be getting non-stop obsidian. I'm not going to be satisfied with anything but the best. I do prefer Zakam. I just haven't gotten around to trying to make it actually a legal name I can use outside of conversationality. Just say so. Just say, hey, could you guys start calling me this? Done. That's it. That's as hard as it gets. Like, wow, why does that take 713 to make? Silver takes forever to work on. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Wow. I guess we're just waiting for this to be done now. Ooh, pigs. An unusually big and strange-looking black rooster was seen pursuing your village bard. Let's not make jokes about that. We're adults here. We don't need to make jokes about giant black roosters, okay? You suspect this may be a Cropsey, a domesticated field demon who can bring great fortune to its host. But beware, if it deems you to be a bad farmer, it may instead damage your crops or play nasty tricks. You want to see something? Yes? What? Did you think I would say no? Yeah, let's see if an opening in the barn wall for it to come in and out. The Cropsey seems happy with your work, and so your people bring in more crops in the fields, and your gardens give more fruit. Cool. Nislava leveled up. Yeah, more intelligence. You're probably going to be a gatherer, aren't you? Low faith. Who's low faith? Nislava is low faith. The children are all very low faith. Okay, I will do a ritual for faith. We got herbs. And we'll just have the children do it. Since they're the ones complaining. Take 3 turns for that. This will be done in 2, unless I take somebody from it. I'll help out with that. I'll help out with the ritual. I hope that's research. There, that brings it down to 2. Damn it, Soriel! Doesn't exactly work for work or legal documents. Not that I have any issue with giving birth name, other than it's not entirely gender neutral, but whatever. Especially since the actual root of it is angelic and genderless as a result, which is silly. Did you, like, commission that, Soriel? Because that's awesome looking. That is amazing looking. What was I doing? Alright, hit the button. I'm being attacked by pigs. No? No pig? Okay. And this should finish it off. Yes, new idol. Okay, and we also completed the crafting thing and that ritual. So everything now changes. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. We ate fish! My friend did of us together. That's awesome. That is awesome. What do I want to do now? More silver, more obsidian. And we'll take you out. Let's make, bread. Put a child on obsidian. I don't know how we have a child make obsidian. I'm not going to question it. We have enough herbs for now. Let's start gathering fish. That would be 170. Or 270. So put a child on that too. Let's see what we can make out of fish cooking-wise. Because it's not a meat dish. We'd have to completely research a new thing. But the thing is when I start gathering fish and giving it to my people, it will give them more morale. And more faith. We don't need to give more than one thing of fish a turn, do we? It's 135 for that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, you can do it. I'll put you on gathering silver. Zakam goes back to research. And you go quartz. And you go to grain. And the two of us will go and out on the town. We'll just have to be careful about what we run into. And a little bit of coal for fuel. Alright. There's not much left of this island to explore. Just up here. The child is probably playing Minecraft. They'll figure out obsidian. Yeah. Your cow gave very little milk over the last few days and it looks sickly. Oh, this is the giant worm thing. You speak the tongue of beasts. We have a spider. We speak the tongue of beasts. Cows are not known for their eloquence, but you gather from the animal that a friend has been visiting her. This friend apparently needs her, and soon she'll feel much better, and the two of them will be happy. Set a trap for the culprit and kill it before it harms the cow further. The creature proves extremely alert, so trapping it is not an easy task, but once you catch the Gedzon, you have no trouble killing the fiend. The dead Gedzon dissolves into gems. We can use the gem card to track down the fiend who cursed in the first place. Oh yeah, wow, that's me with a giant-ass spider. That's cool. Let's attack these boars. A little bit of damage, but we're fine. And there's a rat and bat nest there. Let's clear it. Alright. Miro. Looks like they want to be wise, and I'm good with wisdom. Look at all that wood. Holy crap. And there's the boar lair, which I was looking for. I do not know if this is a good idea. Animal or kin or hunter. You know how to handle beasts, smoke them out, and may leave less loot, but they'll be gone. I'm going to do that instead. We got defeated badly. We were forced to flee, but we didn't take as much damage as we could have. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we don't have enough people. I need like one more warrior or something. Alright, let's keep moving. Back home, we are waiting on the silversmith crafting tools, so we got enough of that. Let's grab our crafters. Start making them. And we still need a lot more quartz, which we're gathering at least one of 8. Oh, it's silver. Oh. Trade off. We need less silver now, so we'll start trading on to quartz. There we go. And right there. We can keep working on getting that obsidian. Let's go back home and rest a little bit before we go out again, because we kind of did get our asses kicked there. Not badly, but bad enough that I want to be careful, you know? I want to at least rest up a turn. Oh, I didn't see that, Soriel. Oh, God, I'm so bad at this. What is this? This is the spirit catcher, yes. Leave it to its task. Yay, blessings. It's a Lapaduke. So can level it up. More intelligence for research. And let's go ahead and send it to the expedition again. Okay, I mean, is that any good when I do that? Because whenever I did it, the only people who've ever really given me feedback has been Ina, who said it wasn't that good. So go now for 10 turns for both of them. Let's go see what this was. This was the cave, I believe. Yeah. me when, yeah. Okay. Be gone, or I will turn you into. Oh wow, she's just going right violence. Okay, we'll defend ourselves. The thieving witch lies beaten and pleads for her life. Please, please, I was just trying to get some things, nothing big, and the Gadson's not always bad. Never meant to hurt no one, honest. We just beat up an old lady. Wow, we are really out of faith. Yeah, let her live. She's learned her lesson. Maybe she'll leave us alone. Oh, right. Well, that went easier than I thought. You're odd. Bye. This is not the first time I've dealt with you, right? You're mistaken. This time I'll not be back, I swear. I still don't believe her. Alright, let's head back home and do that ritual again. We are not doing well, faith-wise, but we get a lot of herb. So let's do that. Who is our best at rituals? I think you were? Yeah, Cam's great at ritual. And we cannot do that in one turn. Maybe if we took the child. Yeah, the child will help. It was really good. Well, thank you. It wasn't bad. I guess some people are more expecting of it having more breathy lift at the ending. I have no idea. I don't know. Whenever Ina does it, she like gets really close to her mic, and I try and avoid that. So I think, didn't we just make... Yeah, we just made 2 of the silver crafting tools. Why did we have it set to 3? We don't need 3. No, because... Wait a minute. Right, one of these is research, and then a crafting one. We still have one more to make. Okay. Okay. Alright, make that crafting tool. We'll give 1 crafting tool to Darush. That's the research one. Zakam gets the next one, which is a research tool. You want a 2-handed axe? Tiny little research goblin with a giant 2-handed battle axe. Bonk me for thinking it was bad. I'm sorry. I never got feedback. Okay, Pavloslav is ready to level up. Now, they've got 4 in Mysticism, but a 12 in Gathering. So, we can try and become one of the what are they called? Dola? No, not a Dola. I don't remember what they're called. What are we thinking? Like, they could be a good crafter, or I could risk it and try and become a magician.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm inclined to risk it. They wouldn't make a good warrior. I can already tell that. I'm inclined to risk it. Their luck is very low, but they are wise. Yeah, we'll try this. The young boy must follow the vole into the depths of the Grey World and resist the temptation of power if they are to re-emerge as your kin. The boy is a youth no more today. We got a vole! Oh my god! It worked! That is so lucky. Pavloslav is now a vole, and they are a mystic gifted with the power of foresight and the unnatural gift of creating the unliving. They're necromancers. Talk about volunteering. Oh, that was good. That was good. Even though the gods have allowed their return to grace, many Zerkas and witches remain skeptical. So they need a really good mystical weapon now. Which is going to be this thing. There, you can get that. And who's gonna claim this person? Let's... we'll leave this for now. Do we have any armor to give them? There's leather. Yeah, the scaled robes are pretty good. Anybody have an extra shield? Oh, wait. That will not help. No. Yes, it will. It'll increase rituals. You get a bird friend. And it does not look like anybody has an extra shield. Okay. So yeah, we have an extra person to go on trips now. That's cool. And they're a vole. Those are really rare, by the way. Like, they're really rare. This is my first time ever getting one. Alright, this expedition can go out again. Do we want to go after the Lightbringers or go back after that Boar's Lair? We kind of got our asses kicked last time, so I feel like we should just explore. You see a giant spider on top of a child. Oh, we know spiders. Call to the mother spider. Ask if they're okay. Offer to see what we can get. We have a magic user. So we actually have an opportunity to do this one better. There's a protection spell here. Break it. You break the spell and find some herbs inside. They do not look magical to you, but the spider seems very happy to get them. We got +1 destiny for that. And a baby spider. Unfortunately, our spider cannot take a baby spider as a pet. Oh, I forgot to send my people back after that ritual was done. Wits does not really benefit you, and you've already got ridiculously high wits, so I'm actually going to go for wisdom. Let's do some ruin scouting. Use the element of surprise. Yeah. We got iron javelins. Cool. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of people here who are afraid that I forgot to put back on their stuff. That's unfortunate. Looks like we got the other silver crafting tool done. That can go to you. And hey, why not get a spider? And who's got some good perception here? You already got a bow. You have great perception. There you go. Okay, what's our next goal? That would be the Warehouse of Stone. So we're gathering quartz. We'd have to get down to 720 with 3 people to get enough quartz for for 2 a turn. I mean, really, at this point, it's more just research that we're waiting on. So let's put you 2 in research. And you can go gather grain. Gather grain, yeah. Wait a minute, do we get more sandstone than we do quartz? No, we actually get less sandstone than we do quartz by gathering that, but it's easier. It's 144. And to cook up sandstone is... We can't cook up sandstone into obsidian. Okay. We could cook it up into quartz. That doesn't help me. I could get steel off of that. I don't know if that's any good, though. Oh, well. We could start making silver into mithril. We could definitely start saving up for that. It's very tempting. It's another Lapiduke. Yay, friendly demons. There's another group here. We'll attack it. It is scavengers. I can beat them up. It's fine. Let's go for the south side. Oh, that was the right path. Sandstone, masterwork sandstone javelins, amber robes, and an amber crafting tool, which I will turn into trash. And what do we got? Can anybody take this armor? It's not any good. Some more ruins just appeared. We're just clearing out all these ruins. Search the ruins despite the likely danger. Somebody's trying to burn us. We can burn them back. And we got 9 sandstone. Hoorah. Pavlislav leveled up. We have a ton of mysticism, but it's giving me destiny, which also helps. So we'll keep going towards that. Search the ruins carefully. Fight the undead horde. Get some bone. And we got a masterwork dark polearm. That's good. Wow, that's powerful. It means I would get rid of my shield, but I would do a ton of damage. I think since I'm the only warrior tank kind of thing here, I should keep the shielding. Let's go after the boars again. I'm feeling lucky. I'll run the storm, and can't attack them this turn. Okay. It is autumn, time to make use of the summer's harvest and make preserves of the winter. During this time, one must remain over vigilant to the house demons, who, like you, may wish to stock up for the coming winter. Let's make what we can. Soon enough, the houses are filled with wonderful smells and the bustle of joyful cooking. But one of your craftspeople looks a bit odd. They keep scratching, taking off their clothes as if the garments are causing pain, and mumbling under their breath. I think a demon just hit me with itching powder, but I don't have any mystics here to really sense what's going on. Beat some sense into them, apparently, is an option. You beat the demon out with an oak stick, and it leaves your friend alone. Afterwards, your friend feels shaken and looks rather bad. You continue to work on the pickles and jam without further drama. So Dairush got damaged. Lehoslava is now creepy looking. We literally hit them with an ugly stick. But they got +5 destiny for that. Jesus. And we got 16 pickles and 10 green soup and 12 beetle jelly. For beating one of my own people with an ugly stick. Dark bookworm can get poison spit. Not high perception for that, though. Or poisonous bite, and they do have good strength. That's good. I can get a headbutt to stun. Or line charge. I'll get headbutt to stun because I do have not bad intelligence. Alright. We're trying this again. A pack of beast approaches. Let's beat up... Oh, wait. Beast. Howl at the moon together. Buzz to a common tune or simply run in unison. Having this spider along is actually pretty cool. It's we get a blessing. Hooray. But it did get rid of them. Is that not the boar's nest? Oh, it's down there. God damn it. Well, let's go hit... Let's hit the rat and bat nest first, then. How are we doing back home? I don't like to spend too much time away from home. 20 out of 105 warehouse. Maybe we should just make one out of sandstone and then replace it. Because this is taking a while, right? Oh, we have a lot of silver. Yeah, let's start gathering up a bunch of sandstone for now. Like, I still want to be making obsidian, but it's going to take us forever to get to that point, so instead we'll do it that way. We have 1 advancement point. What was I working on? Did I want to save up for mithril? Because we don't have anything to make out of mithril. No, fish meals. We wanted to look for a fish meal. I'm surprised we can't make sweetmeats. Actually, we can probably make sweetmeats. Meaty meals is fish and grain. Yeah, we could probably just make sweetmeats. So do we... Let's see. We could get curse removal, warehouse, school for research. School for research, yes. Alright, so we're going to make these out of sandstone. I'm just going to say fuck it. You know what? Let's make them out of quartz at least. We'll at least make them out of quartz. So... warehouse, quartz, and silver is 1.9 gathering, 0 extra gathering slots. Quartz on quartz. It's 2.2 gathering. That's obnoxious. Feels like I'm just stuck with this one material for building. Quartz and... yeah, quartz. 1 extra research, 0 extra research slots, 0.2 extra research points per turn. Oh, wait, that was quartz. Really didn't change anything. Barely changed that. Fine. It's just quartz all the way. So we gotta really, really stick to doing so much quartz instead of sandstone. And I guess we will look at cooking and look at that and that to make grilled fish. Grilled fish is good. Yeah. Okay. And the more food types we have, the better things we'll get. Ooh, Dark Bookworm got hit. Ooh, what is this? Convincing voice. You know how to convince a person, another person to give you what you need. It is a... It's an intelligence skill for intelligence challenges that does 1.3 damage. Not very good. And then there's Dark Heart. Those who dare to embrace the darkness and let it into their hearts can gain protection in the world of spirits that shields self against spiritual. I will go with convincing voice. Alright, rat and bat nest. Willow's burrowing. Let's clear the nest. And rest a turn before we go after these guys. Excuse me. Yeah, let's rest a turn before we go after the boar's nest. And now it's winter, so we'll get double experience. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's in here. God damn it. Sorry, something caught in my throat. A tailor traveling with bodyguards visits your village. I am the best tailor you will find in this rickety land. I deal only with light goods, none of that ugly, heavy sort. Please take a look. Okay. Whoa. He actually has really good stuff. I would love those enchanted ropes. 15.8 for 17 shielding? Damn. I cannot afford that. There is nothing I have unless I sold, like, if I sold all my bread. Do you want my pickles? Let's see what we can do here. See if we can accommodate you. And look, you want herbs? I got herbs. I got lots of herbs. Well, if I sell him practically all my food, I can just go hungry for a round. That's fine. I could get this. That's really good. Oh. Nom. That's good. Yeah. Yeah.
It's on the stove.
Thank you. Thank you. Hoof says hello.
Hoop's totally taking over your nest. What are you gonna do?
Well, I don't know. She's not cuddling her. Let's give the puppy and the kitty some treats here. Hey. Are you stuck? Hey. Is she stuck? Calm down. Okay, calm down. I got you. No, it's not. You're not helping. I need your help. Hold her. She's trying to like run away from this. There we go. No, here. She bit me.
It's old and dead.
She like deep throated my whole hand. And here's new treats that Willow actually really likes.
That's like so mean.
She bit the snack. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh, yeah, there's new treats that Willow actually really likes that I got. So, we had a funny time yesterday. We found out that the apple treats that I got, which were supposed to be... oh my god, Poof got stuck again. Oh my god, cat. I love you. Hi. Okay. So we found out that the apple treats that I got that were supposed to be apple with barbecue flavor on them for dogs, there's no barbecue flavor. They're just apple chips. So we snacked on them yesterday, and they were delicious. So instead we got her their soft treats, and she loves them. Okay, you're a crafter, you've got good wisdom. That's an intelligence check. How's your strength? Not as good. Okay. This lava, you can get outmaneuver or hurry up. You are intelligent. Your perception is very low, so get hurry up. We got 2 low faith alerts, and in my party, ooh, Dark Bookworm is not happy. Of course, low food alert back at home, but that's okay. Yeah, let's skip the Boar's Lair again and just head home, because I do not want to lose my giant spider lady. You put on favorites, delete you, so it stops bugging me about that. Because basically right now my giant spider lady could just abandon me. And I don't want that. How we doing on cooking? Still more grilled fish? More grilled fish. All the grilled fish. I love how it actually shows what's in your party. Like, that's cool as hell. Okay, let's do another ritual for faith. We're running out of faith really quickly. Wonder why that is. Wow, you could finish this ritual yourself in 1 turn. That's insane. Go ahead, get more that, and you get that. Oh, you're 20 now. I thought you were higher. There we go. And Pavislav, you get much better robes. Like, holy crap, good. Meaning we can sort of start just passing these around to people. I don't give the children armor for no real reason whatsoever. There's actually no reason for it. These are not better. I think I might bring these and sell them somewhere. Alright, ritual's done. Let's send out the group again. Wait, how people's... Their faith is still really low. I'll do it again. Each group member will recover a part of their faith. Do they have to be, like, in the ritual? Shouldn't be. Alright, let's go to the wiki. Although it doesn't seem to really help. Rituals. Wow, yeah, this wiki is terrible. It gives me the modifiers. What the hell does that help? Where's the list of rituals? There's the list of rituals. This does not help. Who made this? Did the devs make this because it's bad? Yep. The wiki's bad. Okay. We'll just do it again. And watch this time. I'm going to watch people's... Let's see. Dark Bookworms is at 1.6. 1 out of 6.6. Holy crap, her faith is low. 1 out of 6.6. She recovers 1 naturally a turn, so next turn it should be higher than 2. Five. Okay, it did. It did. She just has naturally low faith. Oh, everybody does. That's normal. Oh. Well, damn. Well, let's take grilled fish with us. I like making sure I have enough for at least 10 turns outside right now. And let's go trade these off. Why not? We'll just head up with that. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That direction. Fight whatever we see on our way. What is more efficient? It'd be... Fish and herbs is the most efficient food right now. So I guess I make bread when I need to, like, make people happy? Yeah, sounds right. Oh, we can make the Warehouse of Stone. Yeah, Warehouse of Stone first. I was like, School of Stone, maybe? Warehouse of Stone is good to go with. Because that increases gathering. Oh, look. Rats. Let's eat them. You know what? I'm going to go to the Boar's Lair. Bread and circus for that mood boost. Oh, wow. That is a callback. So Cam levels up. More reliable arguments. Miro leveled up. You are wise and a gatherer. I think you're just going to be a gatherer. Battle orders. There's a snake's nest over here. Let's go eat it. Oh, as you're about to set up camp, a group of goblin travelers approaches asking for shelter. Well, we know goblins, but we're not in range of my goblin person, so... Yeah, welcome to your camp. We should be helping one another. The goblins sit by the fire and share stories with you. They pass around a strange weed. Oh, do they? And soon you see visions of the spirits they speak of. There is a chance the spirits imparted wisdom to you as well. I got most of a point of destiny. Thank you. That's a 3. Well, let's try. Oh, we fail badly. Very badly. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's just leave those alone until we get another warrior, because we are getting our asses kicked, and I might have just lost the game. That's probably a failure. Come on, just hang in there. Damn it! Fuck, we lost Dark Bookworm. Fuck. And, like, getting another spider is, like, fucking impossible. Shit. That really sucks. Yeah, that's part of the game. Alright, we're gonna wait here until we're back to full health. God damn it. Naslava leveled up. Intelligence. The child is learned. Perhaps they become a healer. Hell yeah. The child is a youth no more. Today they join the proud calling of a healer. Rejoice. Well, that's a trade-off. Somehow they went from child to old lady. But, I mean... That's a Thynius. What do I load you up with? Do we have any intelligence? Like, that's intelligence and nothing else is what you have. What is an intelligence weapon? There's wisdom weapon. Destiny weapon. I don't know if there's such a thing as an intelligence weapon. I guess a wisdom weapon then. That's 1.2, 1.5, just Destiny, so it wouldn't help. Yeah, this leather artifact, we'll give you one of them. Here, take up. Yeah, weighs more than you do. Never mind. And what about armor? These scaled robes are like the best we have otherwise. I'm trying to think what else I could give you. Let's give you the spider. Like, we need more help out there. We're getting our asses just handed to us out there. We really, really are. And I'm like, I don't exactly know what to do about it because we are getting our asses kicked right now. And like, not just a little, like every fight we're getting our asses kicked. A spider to spin new gauzes? No. Well, yeah, I guess you get a baby spider. All right, we're waiting here for another turn. At this point, we basically gotta wait for a child to grow up and become a warrior before we can really do anything. Yes, it's a Lapiduke. Really popular with Lapidukes. Gathering and Guardian Demon. We have Miro left as a child. And they're not strong. They're wise. We're getting no options for warriors. I don't know what to do. Because, like, every single time we leave, we get our asses handed to us. Alright, I'm gonna try and go out one more time. And yes, I'm fully aware that most of the reason is that we've just been going after those big places. But, like, at the same time, I should be able to take those no problem. Then again, I do usually do Zoria when I'm on my own, instead of Dog Daddy. Sneak past them, loot the ruins. Your plan worked, the unliving do not notice you, but we got poisoned? We got ill. And we got some quartz. Well, back home, because we just got very, very sick. That did not last long. Alright, all the buildings are done. We have a warehouse of stone and a school of stone. We have 1 point, which we should probably put, honestly, into a forge. Or an herbalist hut. Herbalist hut for healing. It can't be used with quartz. Oh no. What do we make this out of? Oh no! Well, that sucks. Let's send off Ola and Sisavla. I'm gonna send them off just to get some leather. And we'll just start by making this out of leather. No, I did click on them. They'll be close enough that they should be fine, and we'll just get as much leather as we possibly can as fast as we can. That's not very much at all. We'll wait out the sickness. Ooh, wah, ah, ah, ah. What do we start gathering right now? Like, if we're gonna make the witch's hut, the herbalist hut of just leather and wood. That's not good enough! Oh my god! We can't make it out of just leather. We can make it out of nothing but leather. For a 1.0 healing rate. That's shit! Alright, forget the leather. Forget the leather. Come back home. They can't come back home. Fine, get some leather. You know what? This is going really bad. I'm going to take my 2 points. We're starting over. It took me forever to set up in the first place. We lost our spider. We had, like, no warriors. I think, honestly, starting over is the better bet. Do I stick with Horrors? Like, I like Zoriel because you can get an extra warrior in the Turmoil domain. I don't like Marovit. Marovit, like, you get, like, you get a scoundrel and a rat. The rat is not useful for anything. It gives you that beast sense, and that's it. And I still don't know what good scoundrels and scavengers are. We'll stick with horrors, because that's what everybody chose. Maybe a hunter instead of the giant spider. I do like the goblin child. Warrior. We gotta have the warrior. If we don't have a warrior, we fucking die. Can I still get a giant spider? No, I can't. We'll get extra children, 2 additional human children. And I can get a gatherer or a craftsman. And that's it. We'll need a craftsman. And the extra food and fuel. So we're starting with a warrior and a hunter this time. So I will take the hunter. I'm going to pick this poacher this time. Thank you for the head pats, everybody. I'm okay. Daddy horrors. I know. We stuck with daddy horrors. I love daddy horrors. How could you not love that?
Well, hello there.
Shut up.
All right, all right.
Shut up. Wow, that's not bad, but that's not what I want. Because I'm not a furry, neither am I, but I can appreciate muscles. Fuck, this is really good. But there's no wood or coal. Alright, alright, alright. None of that. Don't eat any of this. Unless it's cooked. Okay. You can eat those. Fuck it. No, you're not gonna get anything. Okay. Aesthetically, he was banging. I appreciated fine form. Exactly! Like, I hate body hair. I would gladly get rid of all of my body hair except for my head. But, like, Daddy Horrors, he got something going. He got something going on. Like I don't mind that at all. What is this, like a 72 pack? A rune pack? And I will admit, the tail is sexy.
So,
yeah, I just cooked some food. Fuck off. Alright, we're gonna keep searching around south. I don't think there is anything down here. Nope. Okay. There's coal here. What the fuck? Dinius! Whoa. 3 months of tier 1 tutorial. Thank you, Dinius. All I'm saying is it's a wee bit furry. Okay, so what's the problem with that? It doesn't appeal to you. The rest of us are... yeah. Wait, this takes 3, but I've only got 2. Yeah, I can't make that. There's coal here. I might stick here if there's a 3rd type of resource, because there's 2 types of bone. A lot of food. There's dark wood. Oh my god. There's no stone. I need a type of stone. Set traps. Your traps caught some prey. Cool. Horrors is a thirst trap and I am here for it, right? I'm say so. Bullshit.
Inside the place, there is
I'm gonna try and convince her to let me go this time. Oh, she did not like that.
You are nice. I won't eat you. In fact, here is a small gift before I go, Chosen.
A package is left for you, and the hut changes back into an old, decrepit building.
Thank you. So I might stick here. But we don't have any stone.
Now that you have...
There it is. This looks like Civ on the hex grid. Yeah, and it's kind of based off that, but like hex grids are objectively better. I'm say so. You are so. If I sat right where I'm standing, like right here, I could get dark wood, bone, coal, dark bone, blood bone, fur, leather, seaweed and fish, and sandstone in just the... well, I wouldn't get that until we got a 3. And we can eventually bake sandstone up. It takes a while, though. Wow, Soriel. Also, Soriel, do I need to remind you of the picture that you sent me earlier in Discord? I want to see. Because I can make these out of bone or dark wood. That's not bad. That's 6 gathering and crafting. If I went with dark bone, it's the same. So dark wood's better there. Blood bone's worse. Okay. This is probably it. Dark wood idol. Alright. I found home. I kind of want to go down 1 cell, but then I wouldn't be in range of these, so I shouldn't do that. No, we should stick here. Alright. Dark wood. And we're gonna need 30 of it. We have 10 right now. We're good on food. We're really good on food, actually. We're doing really damn well. For this early. Like, shockingly well. Fingers crossed that stays. I said you... You silly. You funny. And a child. The fuck is she wearing on her head? Lenka. Okay, sure. Lenka apparently likes to gather near the seashore. That's exactly where we're going to live, so that works out. Hunislav. There's a me. Simerez, who looks very smart. Why do you have the best armor? Gimme! Actually, that'll go to Hunislav. That's a 5. I am wearing a 4. Here, this has, like, pretty stones all over it. You like that better. You weirdo. Lenka sells seashells on the seashore. Yeah. I'm sorry, was that supposed to trip me up? Alright, so far so good. Come here, piggy. I will beat the fuck out of you after last time. I kept losing people to damn pigs. I would like to see if you're willing to share. Speaking of no pictures, Thinius, would you like to see? Oh, yeah, no. Thinius would appreciate. You can get strength, but what would be the point? Does strength even help with crafting? Carry limits in health. No, it doesn't. Yeah, get destiny. That helps with crafting, because you're a crafter. Lenka is a gatherer, so go ahead and get mysticism. You seem like you'll be mystic. God, it's so weird not having another goddamn gatherer. It's really weird not having another gatherer. Alright, one more thing in Darkwood. There we go. And on the very first night, we start building our idol. Kablam. And of course, we have to give it the lucky name, which I'm convinced this is a lucky name. Rustopia. Okay, everybody's pretty low faith right now. We could definitely do with the ritual. I don't think we can do a ritual right now. Wood and enough meat to finish the ritual. Alright, everybody off of your assigned places. Let's get people on the ritual first. And then assign gatherers. I am the best gatherer here. No, Lank is the best gatherer. Beth. You go gather seaweed. Actually, no, you gather seaweed, because that's 45, so a 90 will gather it twice. Unislav... Actually, no, you help me with fish. And... we'll get people on research in a moment. We don't want to cook that up. We can't cook that anyway. We want to work on gathering first, which will be, I guess, wood and leather? Dark wood. Dark wood? It's 3.9. That's a 3.9, and we want at least 2 of those. And then some crafting tools, which we have nothing for. That is sandstone. Ew. Okay, design, and we'll go with sandstone on sandstone. That's a 2-point increase in crafting because it's sandstone crafting tools. That's terrible. And then one more, which is sandstone on sandstone for... Wow, that's not... I can't even make that because it's not even an item skill level of 1. I got more art on the way. I'll send it to you when it's completed on me. I would love that. Wow. Can't even make the research one. That means we're definitely going to be getting to research as fast as we can. You guys can help out right now while we do the ritual. More perception, and I'm a hunter. Good stuff. Have you seen the throne picture? That's the first picture like that I've seen. You are a craftsperson who gets intelligence. Good. The ritual was completed. So let's get everybody back on research who's good at it. We're going to need a lot of dark wood and a lot of sandstone. Let's see here. You and you. And you help out with research for now. I mean, I've got a warrior and I've got a hunter. I'm going to wait till at least one kid grows up before I go out and do things, though. We have 2 research points right now. Ms. Lemire grew up. Or leveled up. You got a lot of perception. You know what? Wits is definitely what I want you to get anyway. Fish and seaweed. Can we make fish and seaweed into a meal? No. Oh, okay. Fish and seaweed is... That's fish and seaweed there. Traditional menu does not use fish. It's a meaty meal, apparently. That's all my research points. That sucks. But we need the meal. Fish salad. Fish salad. Tiniest is a meaty meal. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, that is so cute. That is really good. I love that. I love that. And I can actually show that on stream too. That's really nice. I love that. I love that a lot. My mind just went blank on what I was doing. I need a child. Don't think too hard about that. Hey, damn it. I'm trying to balance people around so we can gather all this stuff in one turn. It's not really happening. Like that goes from, because so we need to reach 220, that's 265 with the two of them. 213 with the two of them on sandstone. He can get almost 2 on his own. You know, I can get at least 2 on my own there, but... Right there, we'll get enough fish, and then we basically just want to take you. Nope, that's a 98. Damn it, everybody is like a little bit low on what we need. But you get 2 more with that, so we take... I guess you. Put you there. And put you there. Yeah, you can make 3 things of fish. Okay. Right now, we're just waiting for a child to grow up. That's basically it. More wits is always good. Everybody needs wits. How are we doing on Darkwood? We need 54. We've got 27. Alright, so we're still waiting. I wish there was a way to, like, track resources on the side or something. There we go. Okay. Now I need my crafters. There's one of you. There we are. Start making gathering tools. Yeah. There we're good. We're good. Okay. It says we're at low fuel. I just realized we're not actually gathering fuel. We're gathering darkwood right now. But I need that darkwood too. No, we're done on darkwood. Okay. Sure, you can gather enough coal on your own to get enough coal per day. Both of you gather sandstone for the tools. Yeah. Guardian Demon. And there's the first tool, which will go towards my only gatherer. I only have one gatherer, and it's weird. That brings you up to 29. 295 gathering. Wow. That's enough to gather darkwood on your own. That's impressive. Can I do multiple of sandstone in one day? Would that be 288? Yeah. Wow, you can gather sandstone twice on your own in one turn. That's impressive. Let's do that. That's 298. God damn it. The math just doesn't work. One more gathering tool. There we go. Who's that gonna go to, though? One of the children, I suppose? Yeah, one of the children. Who's got the higher gathering? 11.5, 11.3. Congratulations, chicken boy. It's too heavy for you. Fine, you don't get a wand. You just gather. Apparently that's all you're good for. Alright, that brings you up to 173. I don't know what these numbers mean. I really have no idea. But we can go like this. So that brings up to twice coal. I'm getting 3 times the seaweed. Actually, no, we'll do this. Twice the seaweed. And at least 1 in fish. So we can keep up the fish gathering. And you go start cooking. And you guys are now working on those tools. Good. You leveled up. You got good intelligence. You can show off. And dazzling clothing. I leveled up, and I either want to be a craftsman or a gatherer. Well, I will put that towards gathering because I'm going to be out in the world. So, intelligence? Yeah, intelligence. And I'm going to wait until they finish their tools before we go out. A stork is spotted in your village, a sure sign of good fortune from the gods, unless they're displeased with you, of course. The stork brought good fortune and your farms yielded better crops. Yay! Better crops! Let's make some grilled fish. I want a variety of food, not just the seaweed food. And then that and that is fish cake. Fish on fish on fish on fish. Did you guys already get done with your tools? Oh, you did. Shit. I didn't even notice. My bad. Alright. I guess everybody's set up now. Now we just wait for research, which means it's time to go exploring. And cooking! So Omni and Hunislav will go out. We are definitely good on food. You come across the ruins of a town. It was torn asunder by the Shattering, clearly, but more than that, there's not light beaming from a gash. The Holy Gash. Find tracks of people, defend ourselves from big floaty thingies, defeat creatures of light. Unislav leveled up, good. Ms. Lemire. I can give you a lot of luck. Yeah. This place is actually quite good. Something is trying to entrance me. I'm too good for that. Intimidate them back. Rah! Stop on just lost a little bit of sanity, but he's fine. Crafting, gathering, sanity. That does not help with research, and that's what I want you doing. Affects research and rituals. So yeah, I don't know. You know what? Raise your wisdom. Why not? Fuck it. We're not the first here. Investigate. They are scavengers. Why do I even investigate? I know what I'm going to do. They're never going to be friendly. And let's check the west side. A bone wand. Hooray. Okay, we got 1 point, so we could get fur leather if we wanted to, but I think it's time to get another building next. I mean, getting replace idle would be nice, but at this point, the only thing that we can really do is kind of try and upgrade what we got. So we could go from dark wood all the way up to ancient wood. And remake the idol in ancient wood, and that would get us to Shadowbone. Which is... it's okay. But I think I'm actually going to go a different route this time than trying to upgrade my idol right away. I'm going to get... starting off, I'm going to get fur leather. So we can start gathering fur leather as well. Thinking. Yeah, we're kind of good right now. You start gathering a lot of that. Like, we haven't explored our island at all, and that's weird for me.
You come to a small village.
We barge right in. Tell me where's the big Niev is.
We listen to a chosen one.
Where's
sound chosen? We will.
Nature, intellect. You skip over a lot of stuff the more playthroughs you do with this, and you just gotta kind of get used to that. It means less talking on my end. We ran out of fish. I've been trying to cook fish, but we have no fish coming in. I said one child who's not good at crafting, who's not good at gathering, has been trying to get fish. It'd be 270. That's enough for 2 fish. 295. Or 1 child is 285. Perfect. Trying to get like all the numbers the best I can here. Yeah, gather darkwood. There we go. Is balut. Balut is like a really terrible dish. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't want to name a child after that. I think you're actually going to be a warrior. But you're also very intelligent. You're wise, anyway. You get good luck. You are definitely going to be a gatherer. Oh no, you're actually really intelligent. And you get destiny. Okay. There's a Lightbringer spawn. Oh, there's a Lightbringer city. Oh, damn. There's Zbigniew. I'm just gonna smite him right away. I did not want to approach this. Oh, God, it's just this guy. Okay. Whew, I might need to be calling on you soon. We got a boy who's leveling up very soon. I thought that when the Lightbringers were attacking me, and I'm like, wow, game over. We defeat the light creatures, find no trace of the people. I figured I'd be following the tracks. I'm a hunter. Oh well. I don't want to eat any raw foods. There we go. And just let's grab one crafter. No, not you. Grab one crafter here to do the cooking. Because he'll get a bunch of cooking done very quickly. So that'll be... Actually, let's cancel the one that uses herb. Because we could use this for rituals. And we'll just make fish cake. A whole bunch of fish cake. And I forgot that our researcher always gets named Zakam. The biggest problem that I find... God, what is... Wait, what? This is new. Your village has been unusually sluggish these past few days. Folks sleep in, forget to do chores, and wander off midday without purpose. Food supplies are beginning to suffer for it, and health issues may follow as dirt and refuse mounts. Observe them. It soon has become clear that a pack of house demons called Nispeak have settled into your homes. These little buggers latch onto anyone trying to do housework or chores and make them lazy and sleepy. I think I'm infected too. These things physically latch onto a victim and hold them down. Be fast about your chores so they cannot catch up. You muster all the strength you have, and together you do the chores in the village in record time. The Nispeak look very unhappy, but one by one they fall away into the shadows, and Lenka got a +1 max HP. Cool! Let's give you... Yeah, counterattack's okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with that town. That's scary. But I still want to search out this whole island. God, these things still are just... The problem is, these things are going to be constantly spawning. Is Balut? Destiny or Strength? You've got good wits, but not good chance. So banditry would not work. I'm gonna try for a warrior. Your child failed its trials and risks grave danger. They came back as a scavenger. Okay. Well, we got another scavenger. It's better than nothing, alright? It's better than death. Not by much. But it's better than nothing. Well, they wanted it last time, so I guess this will be Trisdoomed again. Oh my god, they look... Oh my god. They remind me of that, the trash lady from the Labyrinth. Yeah, kind of a crazy look in their eyes, too. Well, we know what happens when you fail the warrior trials. I've lost a lot of sanity in this group. I'm gonna come back. We got another we got another knowledge point here. We got fur leather last time. I want to make people armor. Yeah. We got advantage to leather, which is leather and stone or wood. Medium is leather and stone. We could do leather and sandstone and see if we get into that. Wait. Oh, I spent my first point on just armors. Okay, that's fine. I thought that I had that by default for some strange reason. So that's medium armor, which is leather and stone, which is 12.3 shielding, which is not bad. Or in the future, I get blood bone, which is 15.6 increased shielding, which is not bad at all. So we're going to take that, we're going to put that there. Put that to just make forever. It is heavy-ish, 102.2 pounds. On the other hand, if we just did leather, we do not have any stones to put into it, so it'd have to be just leather on leather. Which is 5.2 shielding, 28 pounds, but we want to have these made too for just my regular people who can't carry a lot of weight. So that works out. If we did Bloodbone, yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Get those canceled out until we can afford them. And we gotta start gathering leathers. Which we... Oh, wait, we have fur leather. What am I thinking? I forgot we have access to fur leather. That's much better. 10.6 shielding. Oh my god. That's really good. Like, even compared to, like, that's only 5 extra shielding, but, like, the fur leather is really good. In fact, can we make better gathering tools out of that? 3.7, wow. I think we're gonna make better gathering tools, yeah. Times for gathering tons and tons of fur leather. We're good on coal. I want to see if I can get up to at least 2 things of fur leather a turn here. That's 462. That's 1 thing of fur leather a turn. I'll take it. Fuck it. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. You start helping with research. A new child! New children are always good. Okay, how much are we gonna need? If we do this, we'd want to get 2? Three. I'd say 3. So I want 3 of those, which is 90. So 90 fur leather. Which we get 13 a turn. It's not good, but hey, we can do it. You are out of berries, so cancel out the fish cake and start making fish salad, and you help out with research. And there's our... Nope, that's not our very first one. That means nobody's doing it. Okay. But there's 13 fur leather, and if we have up to 30, we can make 1. We don't. 1 more turn for that. Which, I mean, we're about to take a person, so... Oh, a flash flood. Well, so much for that. It took an entire bone wand. How is that fair? 51 fish. God damn it. Fucking flash floods. 1 more turn for fur leather. We have actually quite a bit of dark wood. We don't have any buildings we've bought yet. Alright, unfortunately we gotta take that scavenger. He's coming with us now. He's our friend. 60 food. 10 fuel. He's not really loaded up with any equipment though. He should be okay. Wait a minute. That's 3.9. Never mind, it's not as good. Okay, not that then. Looks like we're waiting on... We can make a fur robe. Why not? Yeah. Okay. And let's go ahead and grab you and get you to... I mean, we could finish that in one turn, or we can just go do cooking. Here, you're actually the better crafter. You do that. You do cooking. I think this group is fine to wander off on their own. They've got 0 mobility, never mind. So they are waiting here a turn. Fucking... I always forget about this guy, and I get really upset whenever he shows up. Alright, Zakam, you want gathering points. Sure... No, protective word. Ms. Lemire, you want to get perception, really. I mean, it helps with gathering. Lenka... Yeah, mysticism helps. It does not help at all with anything. Okay, get wits. Damn, I should have set things around so we finish the fur robes in one turn. Oh well, we can wait another turn. There we go, we got fur robes, which are 10.6 shielding, which is really good. Probably better than what I'm wearing. And we'll give... Oh, hello. Since when did you have leather medium armor? It's better than what I'm wearing. Oh, you still get these fur robes. What? No, with the fur robes. And our goblin will get these leather robes. Now we go. See, I kind of just decided that, like, it's going to be easier to start off with better gear and then build up later instead of rushing that extra gathering range, you know? Like, as much as I really do want that shadow bone.
Well met, friends. Now that Zbigniew is no longer
I can wait.
troubling you or us, we can welcome you properly.
Yeah, can I visit the kennels? I'll buy a cat. Who doesn't want a cat? Here, have some coal. I'll buy a cat. Cats are always good. Who doesn't want a cat? Max sanity and increased mysticism. I don't really have anybody that would help right now. So until we do anything else with it, it'll just go to Zakam. Zakam gets a kitty. What researcher doesn't want a kitty? Search the ruins carefully, fight the undead horde. We got a sandstone two-handed mallet. And some quartz. What are my people equipped with as weaponry? We've got a sandstone spear, javelins, and a club. Okay. It basically means I'm not gonna rush for, bows. Need a lab animal. It's totally required in science. I am the lab animal and a scientist. Surprise! Attack! More javelins. Ooh, a steel greatsword. Oh my goodness, we are going home. Bozidar. Butt scritches, butt scritches, butt scritches. Leveled up. That's a perception or mysticism. You are better at mysticism, so destructive words, and I will get more wits. You want scooches? No? There's no treat. There's no treat. It's just a hand. She's like, where's treat? If not treat, then why hand? I feel like I should do some, like, multiplayer stuff over the weekend. Any ideas? Mythical leather, leather, Omni, leather. Bloodbone. Now we can start gathering up Bloodbone too. Why is Bloodbone good? I don't actually know. I'm gonna make another one of those. I'm gonna borrow a child to do it. We're out of fish. We don't need more fish. I keep going for more and more fish, and it's like, we don't need more fish. It's time for bone. It is bone time. It's time to enter the bone zone.
Ah, the return of the Y-boner. With a vengeance.
With a vengeance. And I'm not going to hang out. I'm just going to trade stuff back and forth here. Because I want to see if we want to get any of this stuff equipped onto my people in my expedition. Let's see. That's 10.1 to 10.6. The fur robes are better. But they're about the same, so I'm going to give these over here instead. Nope, those are the best, actually. Okay, you guys get the fur robes. The steel greatsword is incredible. 1.7 weapon attack, and it hits a line. I would lose use of the shield, but I'm going to say that's an easy trade-off. That is better than the javelins I'm using, I suppose. And the sandstone spear allows you to attack from the back line. So take that and a shield. Oh damn, the mallet's actually really good. Crap, the mallet is better than the sword, but the sword gives extra shielding. So, mallets, axes, swords, spears all have a different thing that they do. Spears can hit the back line and also hit the person in front, and they get first strike. So when you put a person out, they will hit first. Swords give extra shielding. Hatchets are just straight damage to the person in front of them. Mallets hit everybody around them and do a little bit of extra armor penetration. So basically, I gotta decide, does he have good enough armor that I'm willing to forgo all of that for damage in a wide range? Honestly, no, because the sword also acts faster. You can see the little clock symbol showing that it acts faster than the mallet, so it is not going to act faster than the mallet. Okay. Let's go ahead and return all that stuff, and they can start trading among themselves. And Expedition 1 will now go to the curve game. Because I have a demon. No, I'm not gonna kill him. We don't kill people, Carl. I forgot to go pick on these people and equip them with the better gear. Because we actually have armor that we can hand out now. It's not great armor, but you can have it. Back. You had it in the first place. You can have a shield. Can you hold javelins? They weigh more than you do. Never mind. I forgot about the cat. But again, nobody has mysticism, so it doesn't really change anything. So, all of this stuff that's left over... you actually have... You can actually use these bone javelins to pretty good effect. And change out that bone wand. That is the better bone wand. So you take that. And the rest of this, I will scrap. Yeah. Okay. We can make bone armor. Awesome. That takes a lot of work. It's going to take like 3 turns, even with the child. 2 turns with the child's help. As you cross the plains, you spot a busy beehive. Set the trap. Damn. And it is time for Zakam to grow up into a craftsperson. Rejoice. Yes, dear? You taking off? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My wife is leaving for the weekend, and I'm gonna be all on my own. So if anybody has any ideas for like multiplayer stuff we can do this weekend, please let me know, because I'm gonna be lonely. Alright, Tristan level up. I don't even know what stats to give a scavenger. Like, yeah, to scavenger. Like, what do I even... What are they good for? Seafaring, you can make new rafts, have them explore the vast empty ocean, and if they die, no biggie. Suicide Commando. They are deliberately bad. Damn it. Okay, well, damn. I mean, wow, that's a lot of head pats. So I guess I just pump them up with as much health and shit as possible and just have them be an extra body. Which is okay. It's okay, we need extra bodies. Ooh. Oh, that's useful. That is a useful research. Apparently the light drops pieces of themselves? Did I load up Sakam with the crafting thing or no? I never did. Like, we got the bits for it. Okay, that's not even a 1. That really sucks. Clay is really good. Is that any good? About the same. Little bit better for an inventor's aid. Okay, we'll make 1 inventor's aid here. We can finish that right now. You like the head pats? Don't complain. I'm not complaining. I was just surprised. Yes, yes, yes. Resist. Defeat. And we'll just keep hunting them down. That's kind of my plan right now, is just to hunt them all down. Until I feel powerful enough to actually go after one of their cities. You sit down to have your evening feel. Your food looks off. Better check it. God damn it, Leopold. Well, with my perception, I at least spotted him this time. But this does mean... You know, let's head back and get that armor. First off, we finished off this equipment. Vor's Cam is better researching. That's only 15 shielding. I mean... It is kind of okay, I guess. We could also make heavy armor out of dark wood. Like, that's pretty powerful. 34 shielding! Okay. Oh, don't you start that speed. That is a road. That is a road I do not know if you want to go down. 48 increased shielding. That is plus 20% max sanity and 20% shielding. And all types of shielding instead for elemental armor. I'll just get regular shielding and we'll just make a big ol' dark heavy armor. Once we get a little bit more dark wood. Which nobody is currently gathering. Gathering a lot of fur leather. We'll finish that off. With... Yeah, you finish that. Start gathering that. Why is a child injured? No, you're not. You're not. You lost a little bit of faith. That's fine. Can we do that ritual? Big maybe. Big maybe. Yeah, we can do the ritual once. Oh, no, not there. There we go. Zakam's gonna be the best at rituals. That's all I know there. Let's grab the children, see who can do the ritual best. Nobody. Okay, Zakam can finish it in 2 turns. Unless... It's 29 out of 14. There we go, 1 turn. And then just start gathering more Darkwood. We'll make Darkwood armor. Darkwood and Bloodbone. Oh, Ms. Lemir's gonna level up. That's a lot of perception. We could get another hunter. You could be a scoundrel, but scoundrels are objectively bad. Or it says they're learned enough to become a healer, but I'm afraid they're not high enough. It might fail. It might just be better to make them a hunter. Hunter or healer? What are we thinking? Like, healer's a risk. Hunter is almost an absolute certainty. They would also make a good gatherer, but we kind of good on gathering at the moment. Speed says don't take the chance. Excuse me. Ow, I almost choked to death on some pineapple. Hunter? Okay. And Ms. Lemire grew up.
It's time to stop.
What did I do? Okay, let's go ahead and make that. Where are my crafters? We can finish this in 1 day. Nope, not with Zakam. You know, some people, they like doing the head pats. Not Soriel. Soriel's special. A little bit special ed, but we don't hold that against her. Hey, how are you at cooking? The same. So we'll take 2 turns, make some dark heavy armor, and give that to our warrior. You help with gathering. Blood bun. If there was an ear scritch, I would do it. Head pats are 2012. You know what? I don't actually remember there being an ear scritch thing. But if I find a GIF for it, I could make it happen. I'll make a note. Like, that's actually not a bad idea. I kind of like that idea. Ear scritch. 2012. God. Were you like in grade school at that point? Oi, get off there. I can't get them off there. We can trade with them though. What do you got for me? Anything? Anything good? Nothing? Never once had a bad in my a bad idea in my 1,000 years of life. I could read. I'm down for the ear scritch. Sounds adorable. It does. It does. Oh. That's an intelligence skill. Oh. I see. Books. Books are the secret. What do I have 300 in? Food. Definitely food, yeah. I will take your quartz. All of it. And your monster bone. All of it. The rest I don't care about. More food. We can always make more food. Okay, that's a lot of food. But that's enough. Alright, they're not coming out. We're gonna go home. Because I remember Coney 2012. I was in 7th grade, maybe 8th. Oh my god. I graduated high school in 2001. Okay? I am an ancient. The ground beneath your feet collapses, and you fall into the tunnel. You soon realize the floor seems to be moving. It's swarming with vermin. We will observe the rats and follow them. And we find the Rat King! And beat him up. I am an ancient. Y'all are babies. Steppen leveled up. He is a crafter, so he gets intelligence. And let's look at gear here, because we just got 2 new pieces of really good armor. This dark heavy armor is trash quality, but still more than twice as good as these fur robes. Omni, let's give the blood medium armor, which is a little bit better. And then Mislamir, which I am going to rename you to speed. We'll get the leather medium. Trisdoom, that's the exact same thing you're wearing right now. Baby Thynius, wow. Like a year young, maybe 2 years younger than you. That's not that much. You definitely get this thing, which does take away your shielding, but that means you'll be back row. We don't have a weapon for speed. Oh, somebody else had javelins. Yeah. Here, you take this spear and this. You can't take a shield. Okay. More javelins. Okay. We have extra armor and shield now. You can get the better armor. And Steppen better armor. And Samir's a shield. Oh, I don't know if... Oh, you can't take that. It is too heavy for you. I am also a small. I am a small. Like IRL, I am also a small. Yeah, Thynius, I want to climb Thynius. Here, tiny child, take a shield. You cannot take a shield. It is heavier than you are. Oh, wait, you can take a shield. There. Angry little demon with a knife. I am, I'm 5'6" and getting shorter. I'm a small. I am actually becoming shorter over time. What was I doing? Was it going to make more Bloodbone or more Dark? Dark heavy armor is really heavy. It's 223 pounds. Or 223 weight increment. And my hunters could not wear it. So I'm thinking we stop on making armors for now. Yeah. Yeah, we'll stop making armors for now. Send out the group again. Wander the countryside now with a new friend. We have speed now. I was 5'10 pre-transition, now I'm 5'8. Yeah. Oh. Oh god, I was 5'6 pre-transition. I'm shorter now. Wait, how tall is my wife? Oh my god, my wife is taller than me. I'm 5'4. Yeah, I forgot about that. My wife is taller than me now. I am like... She's 5'4". I'm either 5'4 or 5'3 now. Thank you for the head pats. I don't know if any amount of head pats can comfort me in this. This kind of surprised me. Oh, we're out of food. Alright. But why sad violin? To be perfectly honest, I'm actually pretty happy about that. Omni small being. I want to be small. Okay, I need to be honest right here. This is like a dream come true for me. I've always wanted to be small. Okay, that's double seaweed. That is 170 for that. So right there, we get double fish. Can we get up to triple fish? Be about 305. Yeah, we can. Good. If someone actually got on hormone, if someday I actually get on hormones, shakes fist at healthcare system here, I hope I get shorter. Yeah. I wish I was 6 foot because I could dunk a basketball. I will dunk you. I like being small. I always have. And now I apparently am extra small. I can't be upset at that. Like, that makes me happy. Order hormones from sketchy New Zealand pharmacies. No, we got the HRT drink that Thynius and I figured out together. Omni, I can dunk you.
Shaken in your sleep.
Promise.
You wake to find yourself fallen from a hammock onto dry, brittle soil.
Oh yeah, accept my divine roll. Crystalub can get extra wits, but wits do not help a child. If I go for destiny, hopefully they'll get something good. No fuel. Did I not bring fuel? I could have sworn I... God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I need to go get fuel. Pretty sure I'm taller. You've always been taller than me, Dark Bookworm. You have literally always been taller than me. Now, Dark Bookworm, if I remember right, because it's been over a decade since I've seen him in person, like, is very tall. We need that. We need to replenish our stocks. It is autumn, time to make use of the summer's harvest to make preserves of the winter. During this time, one must remain vigilant of the house demons who, like you, may wish to stock up for the coming winter. Your work is going well. The gherkins were prepared to be pickled, and the jam was ready. But when you fetch jars from the cellar, you discover a cradle possum has nested here. Rats swarm on the floor, and their master lurks in the corner, ready to pounce. You see it has much of your produce already stashed in its sack. Kill it! Our hunting group is still nearby. That lady's boobs are out. I'm like 5'8", Omni is teeny next to me. Yeah. The cradle blossom is gone, and your work goes smoothly. The celebrations continue throughout the night to honor the gods and give thanks for a good day's work. Yay! And Unislav just got 2 more destiny. You found an old abandoned mine. One of the shafts seems to lead deeper inside and is still intact. The mine's resources look depleted. We mine them. As you dig in, you see a light approach. Say hello. I want to mine the resources. No. Gold nuggets fall out. Will you trade? Lose half my food and he'll give me something. Okay. With the treasure's help, you gather some good minerals. We got steel out of that. That's good, actually. That's really good.
Weary from your travels.
Oh my god, how many events did we get in one night?
And you are invited to rest and eat with the family. They also offer their stables as a place to camp if you need to.
It's a celebration. Of course, titties are out. That's how I celebrate, yeah. That's also how I just, like, read books, watch TV. I mean, it's the weekend. It's a tits out event. Still needs small Omni art. Go for it. I'm gonna get some art of me stepping on you because I'm small. I'm not... Oh my god. Maybe if I get the chance, I could try to draw some and share a pic of it on Discord. Please do. I'd love that. Soriel, I'm interested. Oh my goodness. Listen, I am small, It doesn't mean I like being stepped on. It doesn't... Just because I'm small doesn't mean that I enjoy being stepped on, okay? I'm not an ant. Oh my god, I'm a ferret. I will fucking bite your ankles. I will bite your ankles off. Don't step on me! You can give me Aunt Omni, maybe. Small enough to be scooped up. See, there you go. I love being scooped. And I'm gonna stop that sentence right there. Anyway, I'm accepting their hospitality. Y'all are mean. Oh my god! Y'all are mean. No step on Omni. Omni would be carried in the pocket of my titties. See, that's how you go about me being small. Titty pocket. Look for survivors. Keep looking. Step back. Nature, intellect. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough fight. We might die. Oh, that's a lot of damage. But we're good. We actually got some stuff back from that. Wrong idea. We need little Omni. Fine, I'll just rest my titties on your head. Okay, that is acceptable. That is. Please? I mean, that's... I could get into that. Oh my god, you guys. You guys are just enjoying this way too much. Omni is just the right height to hug and faceplant her right into my tits. See? Y'all get that. Y'all understand that now. This is how this shit works. We get trash attack. Trash attack. God damn it. Wow. Mooney's love is actually really intelligent. Weird. I love you guys. Y'all find out that I'm short and you just run with it. It's insanity. Why did I bring my people back here again? Fuck. You want to know why? I don't know, do I? Do I want to know? We have 0 buildings, I just realized that. Little Omni. You know, my entire life, and I will say this, my entire life, that would have aggravated the hell out of me. This is what transitioning does to you people. It makes you okay with being small. Can't complain. Could complain, won't complain. Now it's gender euphoria. It is! Oh, we have 2 points. Holy shit. I could be making bows this whole time. Ranged weaponry. Yes. And I'm also going to go and say... It's time to get a new building. The warehouse. Okay, we can make bows now, which is good because we got 2 hunters. Bows. Eat a pickle as a treat? I mean, I've been snacking on watermelon all day. Or not watermelon, I've been smacking... Pineapple. Pineapple is not watermelon. Wow, Omni. And kiwi and strawberries. Like, all day, this is all I've been eating. It's just a whole entire bowl of fruit that I bought and chopped up. My lips are burning because the pineapple is eating me back. Bone bow. Yeah. That's not bad at all. What about Darkwood? That's better. Dark on dark? Worse. Okay. 2 of those it is. 2 dark bow. Walks up to trans girl. So how about we get some pickles and play RimWorld? Oh, you don't like RimWorld? Okay, Fallout 76. Nobody likes Fallout 76. You're thinking of New Vegas. Nobody likes Fallout 76. A sire for trans people. Egg smasher. Siren. I mean, kinda. You meant New Vegas? Yeah, I figured you meant New Vegas. Alright, we're gonna need more dark wood. I still want to be collecting fish and seaweed, though, because we did run really low on food. We're kind of good now, but I still want to keep getting more. Start working on that. Oh, no, you can't work on that. Okay, fine. Fine, then. We'll borrow the child. Oh, boy. Unislava's level up. She has a lot in Destiny. I don't know what that will help with. Nothing. She is learned. She can become a healer. Healer it is. Fuck yes. Thynius. I know, before I ask, Thynius is gonna want this one. Fuck yes. I thought you meant that you bit people rather than being a liege trans. Oh, this is the queer agenda. This is the gay agenda right here. This is it. It's gathering people up. Oh, goodness me. Alright, back home. Just go back home. We got more people to grab. I mean, she also does bite people, but, I mean, not like a vampire thing. Just in general. Okay, what all are we making here? We're making blood armor for somebody. That's nearly done. Anybody can finish that. Here you go. Speed, you finish that. Because they're all cuties. Biting is just a love language and more people need to get on that. I don't disagree. We need to get a lot of dark wood to finish these bows. The big question is, what do we load Thynius up with? Because Trisdoomed right now has the book. And the book is pretty much the best thing that Trisdoomed can get. Thynius can also get intelligence damage. So a book would be best. That's wisdom damage. That's wisdom damage. I think it's just gonna be... Let's see, that's a 1.1. That's a 1.1. They're the same, so let's see which one's better. 1.15. They're the exact same in, like, every way. So, Thynius... Oh, wait, hold on. What's the weight? Yeah, that one weighs a lot less. There we go. And we'll get you a shield. And then there's also a cat, which will help. No, it will not help you, actually. That will actually help Trisdoomed. Okay. Yeah, and then we just wait for the armor. Because they all cuties. Biting is a love language. It's literally how I show love. Yeah, good? I know it's something that could be loaded up. Oh my god, you people. It is a special kind of pie. Cutie pie? Chat is H word. Yeah, no, this was not on you. This was not on you. I don't even know whose fault this is. I don't even know if this is anybody's fault. Wait a minute, is this my fault? I don't think this is my fault. It's Thinius' fault? Okay. Okay, good. You got 350. You can actually take better armor. And this can go to Thinius, which is 130. Good. So we did get Thinius armor. As for getting the bows done, we can start working on them now and get them done by tomorrow. Probably. 1 for 2 turns. It's still going to take 2 turns total to get them all done, which is totally fair. But I want to get these done. So we're just going to rest another night. For Pete's sake. You can't say that on the internet. Dark, but that is so much more powerful than these javelins. Oh my god. That's so powerful. We have no points. I was hoping to see if we could get some jewelry too. I can't Omni watch me. I got nothing. You go ahead and get that. And why not you get a spear? No, you can't. I'm gonna get you a bow by tomorrow. So we have a sandstone spear and bone javelins. I'm actually gonna save them for trading. You know what they say about tall trans girls? What do they say about tall trans girls, Soriel? Please, I would like to know. Alright, there's the second bow, and that goes to speed. We are strong. The taller they are, the better they bottom. You know? Why not? The bigger they are, the harder they fall for you. I guess. Alright, it's time for the group to go out again. So much more powerful than before. This is this is good. There's 5 of us, which means I want at least 100 food. And then at least just a little bit of fuel. I think we can go after the light people now. Yeah. I've been exposed. I've never been wrong. Tall trans girls are all huge bottoms. I mean, I saw something yesterday which was like, what was it? If all of us if all dominant trans girls got together, we'd be unstoppable. All 4 of us. So like, yeah, you could probably dom Thinius or myself or anybody really easily, but like, then you're having to be then you have to dom somebody, and who wants that? It's just a lot of that's a lot of like work. Ooh, yeah, good. Speed, very good. Very, very good. I'm gonna go after the Lightbringer spawn. Fuck yeah. They're talking to me. I'm a switch, so it's fine by me. I mean, same. I have come to talk in friendship. You are either one of us or you are not. Come. This force seems immaterial. Call upon your domain and face these fiends with your spirit. Took a little bit of damage, but I turned them into malachite. What's up? What you want? You want to fight? For days now, your idol has been acting oddly. Its usual glow of protective power is weak, and it simply looks unwell. Search the village for clues. Oh yeah, rats in the cellars. Lots of meat. Gross.
You come to a place torn up by tremors, surrounded by deep chasms.
Approach carefully. Ask what he is.
I have
Do you need help? Agree.
Great. It is.
It's the Shmoo again. Zakam, I really don't like that Zakam is just getting more and more wisdom. It does not help. Because I want him to be a primary researcher, and he's not becoming a primary researcher. In fact, he's becoming a really damn good crafter. Fine. Bozidar, go ahead, get intelligence. Alright, we're going to search these ruins. Kill the big bone people. Ooh, a monster bow. Not as good as the dark bows I just made. That's fun. Do I go after the town of Lightbringers with this party? I don't know. We have another advancement token. Probably more buildings, yeah. Or is it time to up my idol's power? I'm gonna get the replace idol thing because I think I can actually make it more powerful already with the blood bone or dark wood. I'm not exactly sure, but I want to check. New task, buildings, idol, design. What is it? Isn't everything currently made of dark wood? It is. Yeah, it's made of dark wood. I don't think Bloodbone's better. Darkbone might be. Like, Shadowbone might be. I don't know. All I'm looking for is increased village gathering range, so that's a negative. But what we could do is basically take Darkwood and see what we get next, which is Ancient Wood, which does make it a lot better. After that is Sacred Wood, which does not really make it much better. We don't get that 3 village gathering range. So if you went Shadowbone, the level after Shadowbone is... Stares at the untapped potential to Dom. Yeah, about that. I mean, I ain't gonna stop you. After that is Dragonbone. What does Dragonbone give? Untapped potential to Dom. What? Dragonbone, and that is 2 gathering range, 8 gathering, compared to the Ancient Wood, which is better. Okay, so basically we want to start working on Ancient Wood next. We hit that to favorites, and then delete that. Oh, no, I'm going to get rid of that, actually, and put that in a ritual. Design, Ancient Wood, and then Fish. Okay. Set to favorites and delete. Whew. My ass is untapped potential.
Step bro.
We can fix that. We have means. Oh! Oh! Dark Bookworm just told me what pie she was talking about, and I am dumb. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Listen, I never said I was smart. I am very smart, but not dumb at all, just pure at heart. I am blushing, so you got that going for you. Obvious say so. No, I'm not. I'm just kind of absent-minded a lot of the time. God, I really want to kill this, like, Lightbringer town, but I feel like that'd be a bad idea.
As you slowly move away, you soon see that the
Like, I feel like I'd fail.
and balanced, committed to neither
There's
light
some more
nor
mythical leather, nice. Hey, yay, finally. Let's just do this really quickly, because I don't want to bother with these assholes. They cursed me! God damn it. Now I gotta wait to get rid of a curse. We got a stack. Cool. Well, that's extra gathering. That's good. Crystala, what are we working at for you? Mysticism. Hunter's Mark then, and I will get extra gathering. Jesus. It's okay, I know I have that effect on you. Also true. What a terrible day to have a curse. I'm really embarrassed now. Oh, hey, look at that, the witch. Yeah, get rid of all the curses, please. I can barely afford you. If I gave you all of this and had just enough food to get home. But that gets rid of all of my curses here, at least. So, now we just gotta head home. God damn it. Oh, another child. Which apparently Speed and I had while out in the wilderness. And apparently the witch is back at home now. Which means that we give... Okay, food. Oh wait, we have fish. Here, just take fish. Take seaweed. You want seaweed? I'll give you fucking seaweed. Yeah. Oh, the curse is gone. I love that witch. No, I just missed that cue, and, you know, Dark Bookworm has an effect on me. Which they enjoy way too much. You were ambushed by a band of crazed scavengers, clearly driven to take more risk than usual. Kill them. Thank you for the gear. It's the stork again. Wait, why can I do nature domain there? Weird. Thynius and Speed both leveled up. Thynius is ridiculously intelligent. Speed, let's get you Hunter's Mark. So you do more damage. We are doing some absolute havoc. Oh, is that a new bow? 1.4 weapon attack. Oh no, we have the child with us! Oh no! Billabor, what are you doing? I did not expect you to be here. Okay, this is not better than the ones that we're using. Gotcha. Trisdoomed, more Destiny. Let's go kill these light worms. And go back home. I forgot to be making the armor this whole time. God damn it. I was supposed to be making armor for when the group got home. 2 turns. Yeah, they can wait here 1 turn at least. Because we did run out of food. There's a lot of stuff to trade. I might go hit the trader too. You are a stack for extra gatherings, so let's go load you up onto our 1 gatherer. You want a bow? Yeah, you do. Get a bow instead. And now we have an extra 1. Is there anybody that can take that, though? Not really. That's a mysticism attack, but it's not very good. Let's spend the time trying to make as much fish as we can. Yeah. And we will leave Bolivor behind. Omni knows that I like to distract them and make them lose their focus. It's true. Gotta go. You can keep thinking about untapped potential. I actually think, like, are you gonna go stream, Soriel, or what are you doing today? Your stock is not great this year, but the work passes without incident. You feel blessed by the gods, for peace is a rarity in this land. Aww. Bolibor is learning Destiny. No, you're fine. If you were actually gonna go stream, I'm probably gonna go raid you, because I'm kind of getting a headache, to be honest. I don't even know why. Alright, we got extra armor. Who can this go on? Well, first off, your armor is trash. But it's still better than this one. Also heavier, but we can still wear it. Okay. And Thanius can get that one, and we'll just pass that down the line. Nope, nobody else can take it. Yeah, I'll watch out for when you start streaming and then call it a day. Because I'm getting a slight headache, and it's very, very bright outside, so I know I should probably do something. Get out of the sunlight and all that. God, this... We have medium leather armor that is better than iron armor. I don't know how that makes sense, but I'll take it. Oh, that's too heavy. Okay. Nah, it's okay, Soriel. We know you and we love you. So, we'll see you in a moment. I think what I need to do next is I need to get the ability to make books. So we'll unlock that, and let's see what we got here. Codex, Dark Wood, and Blood Bone. That's the good stuff. That's it right there. What if we did leather? That's worse. Leather here. Worse. Okay. Shadowbone. Better, but we don't have access to Shadowbone just yet. I mean, we do, but we don't. So I'm just going to put that on favorites, and I want to go look. We do not have Shadowbone yet. Okay. Let's see here. So that's going to require a lot of dark wood. We'll put our 2 crafters there. And we're going to want at least 2 of those. 6, 6, 6 work. That's got to be on purpose. Alright, the group goes out again. I am loving this group right now. This is working out very well for me. They even have babies out in the wild like it ain't no thing. And let's go talk to these Lightbringers.
The Shmoo directs you to an old straw hut sitting on a chicken leg, surrounded by low hanging mist and the smell of baked cookies and burnt sugar.
This certainly looks like a witch's hut. Could even be a Baba Yaga. Shout at the toad for leading you here.
The Shmoo looks scared by your outburst. He gets nervous hiccups. What's a Baba Yaga? The lady there? She is good. She helps us. You feel you are being watched.
Tell whoever resides within the hut that the toad seems to think they'll help, and you don't want any conflict.
Oh, do you? Do you now? Very well. No funny business with you, then. You should not linger here, stranger. Leave the toad to my care, and go.
Alright. I'm gonna skip through a lot of the storyline because we've heard this part before.
The light came. Earth parted once more. That is what... Perhaps a false... The Shmoo?
But now,
the toad.
I can try and break the curse on my own. Because I've got magic users.
The curse breaks, and the Kmuch turns into a tall young man with golden fins and gills. His arm.
What are you?
I was.
Why'd she curse you?
Yes, I'm not going to marry one of your ragged lot, you can forget that. But I can give you a few trinkets in thanks.
Ooh, masterwork steel jewelry. Cool.
It's all... Oh...
The witch who came with you.
Bye. That was pretty good. That was good jewelry. I like that. You come across an old hut in the woods. The person seems quite run down, but you spot smoke coming out of the chimney. Call out and see if anyone's home. An old hooded woman answers the door, Jesus Christ, and gestures for you to enter. She then returns to her rocking chair, sits, and says, come in, strangers. May I offer you hot food, sweets, perhaps some trade? Yeah, let's speak to her. I can make a brew with a good kick to it if you like. Of course, there'll be a price. Ask for blessing the body, blessing the soul. Food supplies in exchange for wisdom. I'm gonna ask for wisdom. I got a lot of food. Oh, she'll take seaweed. Fuck yeah. Here, you get a tip. The old hag tells you many wise tales. She finishes by saying, and so, if you ever see a pretty lass by the water, or think you hear a lovely song at the sea, pray heed my words and pinch yourself 3 times in the left butt cheek before you go do something silly with one of those seductress demons. That would be a Rusalka she's talking about. Thank her for advice and leave. Dynius got +1 to rituals. Not that good, but I'll take it. Zakam, more research, and Thynius can learn Dizziness Powder, Master Healer, hell yeah. +1 to Group's Health 3 gem, 6% decreased group death chance. Thynius is gonna keep us alive. Okay, now they made the steel jewelry. Didn't you guys also make armor? No, that's it. And let's go trade. But that might have to wait until next time. Let's see if Soriel is started yet, because I still am getting quite the headache. Oh, group of goblins. Hey, welcome to the camp. The goblins sit by the fire and share stories with you. They pass around a strange weed, and soon you see visions of the spirits they speak of. You realize, however, that the stuff they share was pretty strong, and you feel ill. 1 turn of toxin for 4 damage. Well, that was mean, but we'll take it. I got that rosemary and lemon magic. I'm gonna rub it in your wounds. No dying on my watch. Okay, how we doing? Still need more. Alright. Let's go to these ruins. Oop. Nobody wanted to claim Hunislav. It's sad. You are quite intelligent, so let's get showing off. I love how showing off is an intelligence thing, and I don't know why. Hidden to make fog and shrubbery. You discover ancient ruins before you. Investigate. The other groups don't see you yet. Attack anyway. Fuck it. Get them. We can kill up to 3 difficulty now. We got 13 gold and some steel javelins. Hot damn. Let me guess. It's back at home. It's back at home. Who should I put this on? Let's put this on speed. We just collared speed.
Well met, friends. Now that's big.
The kennels are not open, but I will trade. I'm just gonna take. Oh wait, there's a spider. I will take your spider. You don't really have anything else I want, because your armor is not as good as the armor I can make. I'll take your amber. And your coal. That's really it. Don't really have much here. I was really hoping for something better. Yeah, I'll take her for leather. That means I don't have to collect my own. I was hoping to trade off this 1000 clay crafting tool that's not as good as the ones that I make, but that did not happen. Oh, can you trade off this? 59. Okay. Trade some pickles. And a little bit of food. Thank you very much. Brand new spider. I just realized I'm not following Soriel. Yeah, I am. Wait, why is she not showing up on my list? That's weird. So, it looks like Soriel is going to be streaming some RimWorld today. So, we're going to save. Call this streaming. Don't want to overwrite my personal game. And let's go raid Soriel. So, thank you, everybody. If you had a good, if you like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, follow on Twitter, join us in Discord. We're gonna go raid Soriel. Ask for her to give you colonists and stuff. Yeah, and I'm gonna be on Discord trying to think of like something to do this weekend. I don't know. But you know, stick around and watch what we do. I hope you had a good day. I'm Omni Rusted. You guys are awesome. And I hope you have a good time. Bye!